Hello, hello! Welcome along to episode 22 of Darkness Over Kelaan, where we now have sound. Today I have playing with me, Oscar.
Oh god, me first. Hi, I'm Oscar Salty. I'll be playing Kelaan, the High Elf Wizard.
It was Tom's week, but he's not here. I have Hannah.
Hi, I'm Hannah, and I'm playing Nebayutri, the female Firbolg Warlock.
I have Michaela.
Hello, I'm Michaela, and I am playing Sonia Blackforge, the Dwarven Cleric.
I have Jay.
Hey, I'm Jay, and I'm playing Corn Swift Dancer, the Battlesmith Halfling Artificer.
And I have Josh.
I'm Josh. I will be playing Nico Stormchaser, the Storm Herald Barbarian Kalashtar.
When we left off last week, the Raven Queen had helped bust you guys out of prison after you got yourselves arrested, along with the person you had originally gone in to try and rescue, Kerrigan Gaia. As the six of you and Kerrigan Gaia go to head out. Thomas was not with us today, so he's probably going to do something useful, like, I don't know, transform into a squirrel and get his own way out, or I don't know. He may or may not partake in today's session, depending on how important the moment is, but for the most part, he is going to be a silent follower. The wolf didn't come down, so it won't have to get back out. With that, we resume where we left off, which is in the sewers.
Did we didn't get our armor and weapons back, did we?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
we
I think
did.
I just got my sword back, right?
You
I
got
didn't get
you
anything.
got everything back. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I've got us taken us to the wrong place. Is it here? There we go. That's what I was looking for. Welcome back. And over to you.
I've got no vision.
What? Do you have dark vision?
No, I'm a Kalashtar.
That's why you can't see.
I could see last time.
That's because our lovely Sonia had a light out.
Okay, I'm doing that again.
Are you putting the light on Nico's sword again?
Yeah, why not?
There you go.
I can just about see.
Let there be light.
No. If only the sun wasn't out, then I could really see.
Okay. As you look straight ahead of you, as you've broken in here, you see sort of the slow drip of water as the sewage is barely moving in these passageways. You see a passageway up to the right and left. Well, Kelaan and Nico do as they poke their heads around. And straight ahead, you find a sort of a dark passageway onwards. You see a ladder sort of far ahead that you would assume will bring you up. Possibly to surface level.
Oh. Well, that was easy. Wait, is that guy with us? The guy we saved? Hold on, what's his
Kerrigan
name?
Gaia?
Kerrigan? Yes.
Do we have any idea of what part of the sewer we're at this point?
No. You don't even know where you came out from, but you know that you came out from the prison, right? So that's underneath the castle, but as to what sort of level you're at or what area you're at, you're not sure. You get the
I
impression you can't be
recommend-
far away from the castle.
Yeah, I would recommend we don't go up.
I would also recommend that. Seeing as
I
we
would
don't
also
exactly know where we're
recommend
at.
that.
If we're close to the castle, it's not the best idea to come up here.
Nico, you actually looking to swim in the water? In the sewage? Or was that a misclick?
Well,
You put yourself in the water.
I can barely see the map
What?
because of the light.
Glare.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
I can
see.
see our tokens, but I really can bet.
Okay, well, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, there's plenty of description to go on. Yeah, right now you see a ladder at the very end of the corridor, and you see paths breaking off to the right and left, regular intervals. If you are listening out with Dane unaware, I'll take a perception check from Sonia, probably. I think Sonia's passive perception is pretty decent.
Oh, I got a 21, but
Nice.
my passive
Is
is
it like a 16,
17.
right? 17, yeah, right. So it is you, I'll ask while Dane is being a squirrel. Yeah, you sort of, beyond the drip of water, you do hear some voices. But the echoing here is really strange. You don't think anybody's particularly close.
Can I tell like which direction I heard those voices?
Well, there is no behind you, so in front of you, but fairly far away. Far down the corridor.
Okay, guys, there is more people around here, but not super immediately. So let's, I guess, scout around here while we have the chance.
I imagine that's the direction that we need to head.
Where the
Would it
voices are?
Definitely not. But would it be good to get Dane to turn into a critter and scout ahead before we do anything?
Like
Yeah.
a rat.
You can have a look. So he'll expend a wild shape and he'll sort of slither along. And he eventually reports back to you after about a 15-minute wait, telling you that there are paths to the right and left at regular intervals, close and further along from that. He was stopped by a sewer grate on the second left. Other than that, the paths all seem to be dead ends.
Like, wild shape lasts indefinitely, right? Until you either
An hour.
choose to turn back or into... Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Because he can stay like that. It keeps... as we make our way.
Unless we need him. Well, gentlemen, it looks like we need to head towards that sewer grate.
Yeah, that seems like the only place of note. All right. Following Dane's instructions, we'll head towards wherever he saw that sewer grate.
The second left, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can go down these little corridors. They look like, they're watery, but it's shallow. So, like, for example, you've just passed a right and left. Just hold on a second, Sonia. Guys. Yeah, so as you pass these on your right and left, a squirrel may not be able to determine everything that a person might. So you can go and have a look at the end of them if you like. Or you can carry on. It's totally up to you.
Oh, yeah, like as we pass down, I want to peek down here. Looks clear. And then he said, like, the grate was down here.
The grade to the next left, yeah. So you can probably see it down there.
Imagine we'd need to cross here.
Well, you're going to have to get wet if you want to go down to the sewer grate. The water is shallow as you get down to the end. Yeah.
Good.
As you look to this sewer grating, it looks like it's been locked and chained closed.
Does anyone have the unlock spell?
Corin, do you still have that sadistic bot of yours?
Yeah, Corin, that little toy.
Oh, the one that insults us?
Yeah. Oh boy, he's gonna have a lot to say. Don't break it out, actually.
I mean, I know we don't need to make, we don't want to make a lot of noise down here, but I feel like that's our best option.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that thing like? I don't remember. How loud is that thing when it yells at us?
No, it's obnoxious. It's not particularly loud.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, like, there's padlocks and chains around this door, so it's 3 or 4 locks overall. And from what you can see, there's a long corridor and another grate over there.
Can we tell if there are also padlocks on that second grate?
Definitely, yes. They're both locked. As you look at them, they don't look like they've been opened for quite a while.
Ooh, like they're rusty? Could they be just broken?
Maybe.
Metal on metal will make a lot of noise.
That will make a lot of noise, but, maybe it's a last resort.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys. I mean, you may want to have a look around the rest of the sewers first. See if you can find anything of interest.
That bot can work on its own, correct?
Oh, you want to leave it here while we look around?
Yeah.
Rita, should we be looking around? We're in pretty dire circumstances.
Well, I guess we're not positive that this is the way we need to exit.
On a bright note, right now, you haven't seen the other people. Though you do hear some murmuring appears to your northwest.
Northwest.
Up and left, if you prefer.
Yeah.
Well, the sneakiest of us could go off to the sounds of people to try and overhear conversations.
That's a good idea.
Because it would be silly to take everyone to try
I'll
and
stay
sneak
put.
around.
What's
Yeah,
the-
same.
I believe our sneakiest is also the one who has the bot for unlocking these crates.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
but I can always leave that with you guys and I'll just go look.
Yeah, we can
Yeah, I
babysit
don't-
the robot.
Yeah, we don't mind sitting here and get insulted.
I'm used to it at this point.
Okay, sorry, can you just confirm what you're actually doing?
So a couple of us are gonna stay here whilst
Okay.
the lock.
Who is a
lock-picking
couple?
things.
I
Uh,
think
Me,
everybody
Michaela.
except for
sorry, Nico and...
Sonia, Corallan. I don't know if yeah.
no, but
I was about to say my then.
Savage.
Oh, that's sad.
Tragic.
I know. I know. Brutal. I don't know if neither is good at stealthing or has anything to buff her stealthing.
I
Yeah.
only have a 3.
A 3 is significantly better than mine, which is
Yeah.
-4.
I think me going on my own is best.
Yeah.
he has his hood.
Okay,
He can
go
turn invisible.
Oh my god, yeah. Corin, you are the man for the job.
Okay. Corin, you're leaving Oma behind and going for a sneaky sneak?
Oh, but I am
Yeah.
going to be casting guidance on Corin.
Okay,
As he heads off.
fantastic. Corin, as you head off, which way are you going? Where are you going?
Yep, heading west to the noises, flipping
Okay.
up the hood, turning invisible.
Yep. As you head on down the corridor, you hear voices to your north and voices to your west-southwest. As you get there, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oop. Almost hit performance by accident.
Corin starts dancing. Ooh.
Nice. Is that a nat 20?
powerful.
Yeah, that's an
Ooh,
20.
yeah.
Beautiful. So as you look directly here, Corin, you see on the wall there is a mosaic. And at the very bottom is a sort of picture of a chalice or cup. And at the very top is the picture of a jug of water. And then in between are various different tiles that have sort of sections of piping that don't connect up. As you look closer, you realize that some of these tiles can be turned so as to create a passageway directly from the jug to the chalice. With your intelligence, you clearly work out that that's possible. You don't really need to investigate any further.
Yeah, we sent the right person for this
Okay.
puzzle.
Yeah, I start.
Okay, as soon as you turn one, all of the other ones turn simultaneously.
Yes.
I would just like to take a moment to say, what is my cat doing?
I told you, she's broken. She's dysfunctional.
Oh no, she's living it up.
She just has problems.
Please, somebody.
Sorry, so yeah, Corin, each time you turn one, all of the others turn at the same time, meaning that the puzzle doesn't solve, right?
Right. Okay, what if
Oh,
I
that's
grab
kind of
2 and turn it at the same time?
The same thing happens.
But what if I take it, turn 1 clockwise and the other counterclockwise?
Okay, so if you imagine, like, as you turn one tile, like, it goes clockwise, and, like, your fingers sort of slip off when you try and turn it anti-clockwise. No matter how hard you try, you can't turn anything anti-clockwise. You can only turn them clockwise.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Yeah, as you look at these tiles, you realize that they're corresponding to something on the other side of the door, right? So perhaps they're weighted, or perhaps they're being magically held in place, or magically connected. To all 10 at the same time.
Okay. Okay, yeah, gonna leave that for now then. And where did I hear the voices?
More voices up to your north.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and sneak up that way to
Okay.
get a peek.
Yeah. As you sneak on upwards, you see at the end of the corridor, just sort of here with your passive perception, to your north, you see sort of a door that's not complete. It doesn't look right to you. You notice that there's some sort of illusion going on. And you realize that you can actually put your hand through the brickwork to turn the handle.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to do that quietly and take a peek.
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check, as this door looks a little creaky.
Cool.
He looks
23.
Okay, yeah. You sort of, you open it and it kind of goes, but just very gentle, and then you're in.
I have a
You hear,
question.
yep.
How does the door look creaky?
Well, it looks like it's not been particularly well kept. There's bits of rust on one side of the door. It doesn't hang perfectly in the frame. Yeah, it's not in great repair. Go ahead. You hear a gruff voice speaking to what appears to be a relatively young female. They're arguing about Knuckles, which is a game, like you throw knuckle bones, right? Not the
Not
Sonic,
Sonic.
character. Yes, I saw where all of your brains went. Great. I'm glad that's a sort of that's what I've got, right? They're arguing over Knuckles and whether he's better than Tails. No, they're arguing over a game that
He
they've
is.
clearly lost.
How is
or
that
won.
even an argument? Tails is the best.
Okay, well, yeah, fair enough. But if you quickly notice if you got any closer, you would have to make a. You'd have to be very sneaky about it.
Okay, I hear two people. They're arguing about something meaningless.
Pretty much. They do seem like they're quite involved in their argument.
Yeah, I kind of want to move forward to see if there's
Go ahead. Give me a stealth check.
Yeah. With advantage because invisibility. Yes?
Yeah.
Yay. Uh-oh.
Obviously, you're still walking forward. That's not a choice. And as you get to sort of here, you're able to see them both. On the wall behind them is a large painting of a pitcher pouring down into a strange curved passageway leading down to a chalice. You recognize this to be the completed version of what's on the wall to the southwest. You notice that at the very sort of bottom of the picture, at the very bottom of the picture, not picture, okay, the frame, I guess is a better way of putting it, there seems to be a series of little sort of ruts or dips. You're unsure as to their purpose from this distance. The girl is a halfling. The gentleman is a fairly burly fellow. Yeah, they're arguing vigorously, but he sort of turns and... Did you hear that? No, hear what? Well, I thought I heard something. Oh, maybe I should go check. Alright, but don't run off with my money! And he begins to sort of wander down the corridor. You have two choices. You can flee to get out his way, or you can attempt to flatten yourself against the wall as he goes past you.
Flatten myself against the wall.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Half one hit.
Okay. He sort of saunters on by and gets to the end here, and he sort of I don't see anything. The door's open. Did you leave the door open? I can't remember. Maybe. Oh, alright. And he slams the door closed. And then begins to come back. Again, walking straight by you. Right as you stand flat against the wall. Yeah. What's the plan? You are pretty sure that that picture contains something you need to open that other door.
Yeah.
Like, that's fair. Your character would know this.
Yeah.
However, while you think, we'll come to our little group down here. What are we doing? We're all watching the little gnome try and open the door? Is that the plan?
Intently.
Okay, it comes out and goes, "Oh, what kind of incompetence have we got here?"
Oh boy.
Well, very good. Oh, locks, is it? It's always bloody locks, isn't it? You think if the little gnome guy can get you through, you guys can get yourselves through. And we think of picking it. And he sort of starts to open the lock and turns around, looks at neighbor, and who the hell are you? You weren't here last time. God, you're ugly. And he carries on.
Okay, uncalled for.
Brutal.
A
I'm
rude
gonna.
little thing.
Yeah.
So, what did you
I
say,
don't
Hannah?
know.
What a rude little thing.
Aye, well, better be rude than ugly. I can change that. You can't. And he keeps on spurring down and then sort of carries on to the next one. And he looks over to Sonia and, you haven't got any prettier either, love. And carries on opening the next one. And... So, magic
yeah,
users. Magic
Corn
users.
made this horrible thing, right? Did he make this or did he buy it?
I think he made it, but it got its own personality when he did.
Yeah, I followed an instruction manual on this.
I don't know.
So this
I
is
think
by
this
design. Okay.
No, it's
I
not
think
by
this
design.
is- I think this is Corin taking out his anger at his friend by not taking any of the blame.
He then turns to Kelaan and, well, your magic's not much use for anything, is it? Can't even open a door. And finally, he snaps the last lock. And he's actually exhausted for the day. I think it's is it 5 uses or 4, Jay?
Two. Oh, it's twice daily.
Twice? Oh, okay.
no.
Yeah, he opens 2 padlocks and looks at you. My work's done for the day. And off he goes. There are still 2 rusted chains over the doors.
Okay.
They look like they could be broken with a loud noise or perhaps picked apart slowly. But they're also made of metal. Make of that what you will.
Okay,
guys
don't I
do?
have, like, I don't know, some
Sonia.
tongs or something?
Do you guys
Am I
have
considered,
heat
blacksmith tools?
Melting them?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, you could obviously cast heat metal, but obviously one of you might have a cantrip option that's similar.
Who could
Yeah, I
that
would
be?
like to.
Couldn't possibly be the guy who has like 49.6 fire spells, could it?
I know, Kelan's looking at me to waste
Literally.
my spell slot, and he's just got fire coming out the ass. Alright.
Me fire in both hands, like the Elmo
Silly.
gif of the Elmo
Yeah.
and Hal.
Yeah.
Why don't you use a spell slot, Sonia?
If you use some energy and fire some cantrips at this kind of in a steady gout, the chains will eventually lock, and you just hear a little voice from the gnome that's meant to be dormant going, "Huh, he's finally found his brains. God knows where. In a
Okay,
cess-pool, I guess."
That thing is back in the bag of holding now. Goodbye.
It just sort of... as the bag of holding starts sort of howling up your bastard. Yeah, correct. What doing?
I'm gonna turn to the guard captain.
Uh-huh. The guard captain, sorry, what?
Yeah, the guard captain. That we just.
Oh yeah, the carrot.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Carrigan Gaia.
Yeah, he's a guard captain, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Sorry,
yeah.
I thought you meant like the captain of the guards down here, not like...
Oh, who's looking for us?
Yeah, I was like, I don't think
I'd
he's
like
saying
to
that.
strike up a. Yeah, I'd like to strike
Yeah.
up a conversation with that guy. No, with Carrigan. And I'm just gonna say, if you're one of the leaders of the rebellion, how did you get captured?
Well, let's just say that not everything goes according to plan. There's a man in the castle. His name's Varric. I didn't realize he was already had Melisande in his pocket. The Duchess. I was part of a group who attempted to sneak in and deal with him. The central part to the Black Swords. But one of our group, they were an informant. There were guards waiting for us. The rest of my group were killed.
Who was this informant? My God.
It was somebody I trusted for years. But, well, I guess can't trust anybody now.
Yeah, we'll knock their heads.
Did you tell them anything when you was being tortured?
Many things, but not the password to the vault.
What did you tell them?
Simple things, things that won't, information that's no longer relevant. I lied to them about our numbers. I told them a few other things, that we had a base somewhere in town. I wouldn't tell them where. I don't know, it's all a bit of a blur, to be honest. I didn't give up the password. Is this really the place to be having the conversation? This conversation? I can hear guards around the corner.
Jeez, awfully touchy for a guy who's just been tortured.
Well, he's just pointing. He's just pointing out that to the west. You can hear them, and he sort of looks at you and, well, torture takes a toll on you. Trust me.
I'm aware. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say that in character. I'm gonna snap back in.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
He sort of looks at you and, I'm sorry to hear that.
Look at this scar. I ain't no wizard.
Shall we? And he gestures towards the remnants of the door. I'm not going to go and take out each of those dynamic light blocks. You can just walk through, if you wish.
Should we wait
okay.
for Orin?
Wait, I can't get through.
You can't?
Me neither.
No.
Like, you know.
I'm like physically. Wait, how did you?
Oh yeah, I can't.
Well, there we go.
Neighbor, stop attacking the wall. Just stay there. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, you were going to say, do you want to wait for Corin? You can wait for Corin if you want.
I mean, I think
Let's wait for Corin. Corin, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try and sneak to the wall so I can get a better look.
Okay, give me a straight stealth check.
Yeah.
As this is purely on being heard. Can you do anything to help yourself not be heard?
I have a 22 and I rolled.
That works. Yeah, sort of as you sneak by, they've gone back to arguing about their bones. The picture is on the wall here. And as you look at the rivets all along the bottom, go ahead and give me a investigation check, please. Yeah.
16?
Yeah, you sort of notice that one of them is slightly larger than the others. And in fact, as you take it out, it looks like a sort of medieval Allen key. I don't know, do you have Allen? Is that what you call them in the US? Okay, cool, great. Yeah, so it's this sort of turning tool, basically. Once you've got that, you can make your runaway. And we'll keep your stealth roll as you can get out the room.
Yep.
Well, nearly. You can get to the door.
Yeah.
As you go to push the door, from this side, it looks like there's a mechanism to opening and closing it. Don't notice it at first sight. Give me an investigation check, see if you can work it out.
Okay, dirty
Cool.
20.
Yeah, so whereas before you had to put your hand through the door slightly, this time it's invisible and slightly closer to you than the door, right? Because it's the same logic. So as you reach out and grab sort of a handle that's not, you can't see, but you can feel, you're able to sort of open the door and nice and quietly, just a little creak, and you shut it behind you, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Great.
Yep.
Off you go. Where are you going now?
Back to.
Oh, you're going back to the chalice door, are you? Yeah, with this key, you realize pretty quickly that you could put it into one of these tiles and turn it. And as you realign the path to make it so that the water pours down, you hear a trickle of water flowing downwards. As eventually the chalice fills up, and the door swings open in front of you.
Okay. Yes, at this point I'll head back towards...
There are lights sort of down the path. Oh, bugger me. Hold on. There would be lights down the path, except I put them all on the fucking object layer. Yeah, let's try that again. There we go. Cool. Are you going back to the party now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you go back to the party, as they've unlocked the door, what's the plan?
I'm gonna turn to Corian, ask him if he found anything useful.
Found another path. Right. Opened it, I should say.
Where does it lead?
Don't know yet. I looked. There was a path going north. 2 guards in there. But that's a dead end. And then opened up a new way, just west. Looks like it goes north and south from there.
I mean, if you had to specifically open that path, should we take that one? There were like other grates, right?
There's a second
this one?
grate down here at the bottom
I
of this
see.
passageway. But I'm assuming you guys are going to at least walk up to it and have a little look around, right?
Yeah, since
Okay.
we opened it.
Yeah, as you get to about here, you notice that there is a mural of a dragon's face on the wall. Corin will swiftly notice that this mural is very similar in style to the chalice and picture. The dragon is black with silver horns and its mouth is open.
Cool.
At the bottom is a portcullis that looks like not only does it have locks and chains, but it also... this one has chains, but they don't appear to be keeping it locked. Instead, the portcullis is sort of rooted into the ground. It looks like it would be lifted by a lever or device elsewhere.
But a big, strong man.
Or
But we don't have one of those.
a big, strong dwarf.
Even if Nico tries to lift it with Sonia, it doesn't even budge in the slightest.
Yeah.
It is clearly held down by mechanical devices that would be opened from elsewhere.
Can I
Just
see
scanning-
the other side of the door?
Yeah.
Can you see
Anything
the
we
other
can
side of
see
the
through
door?
there?
What, through the portcullis?
Okay, yeah.
You see another ladder leading up. You see a long passageway to the south, and at the end of which is a door. And you just about make out that to the left that there's more passageway going on round the corner, though you can't see round the corner. And you do hear a gentleman down there who appears to be whistling as he wanders up and down, but he doesn't come close enough for you to see.
Oh, clever.
Corin, you would most definitely know that the dragon on this wall is probably a secret door of some sort that you could open if you can puzzle it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if I can get my way to it, I'll investigate it.
Yeah, it's a black dragon, mouth open.
Does it look like something needs to be inserted?
No, not necessarily.
Does it look like there's anything missing?
No, it looks like it needs to be interacted with, but it does appear to be a complete image. It is a little dull, though, a little faded.
Is it like a 3D image?
No, well, sort of. I mean, it's a mosaic. So if you imagine, it's made of little tiny black tiles with sort of little studs for the eyes and stuff. They seem to be sort of dimmed, as if magically dimmed, not as if like they've lost their sheen. And obviously the tiles are in themselves 3D objects, but no, it's not like raised out or anything.
I'm gonna scoot past our two tiny people that are behind me, and I'm gonna go out next to Tom, and I'm gonna begin ritual casting Sect Magic.
Okay, that would be Dane, yes. Cool, yeah. Yeah, as you chant for 10 minutes. Currently ideas?
Interacting with the wall. Do I notice anything like out of place or?
Give me an investigation check. No, you don't notice anything, but as you run your hand down the wall, you do sort of catch yourself and pull away. You take 1 point of acid damage as there is a remnant of some acid left on this wall.
Ow.
Yeah, pretty much. Ow is correct.
Huh. Where was it on?
On the dragon's face.
But like by the mouth, by the snout, by the eyes?
No, just sort of randomly on the cheek. You could guess that perhaps it's a remnant of acid that has been applied to this part of the wall before. Doesn't appear to be particularly specific.
What's the color of the dragon again?
Black.
Black. So an acid dragon.
Oh.
Do we need to put acid on the picture?
You would assume that's correct.
Does anyone have any acid?
That's what I'm looking for now. Or even a spell that does acid damage? I don't have anything.
I did have a spell
Yeah, I
that
don't
does acid
either.
damage, but then I prepped things for puzzles.
God damn it.
What I like to hear. No chromatic orb.
I had chromatic.
Oh man.
Well, it's no, but with a wizard, can't you? Isn't there a feature that you have as a wizard to change one of your spells?
Yeah, overnight. Long
is
rest.
Surely
I also
Dane
took
can do
off
acid
my
damage,
fucking-
maybe.
I took off my wizard hat so that I can't cast a random cantrip anymore because I wanted the one that makes it when I go down I get stabilized.
God damn it. So where's that wizard hat? Do you just have that in your pocket?
It's just in my pocket.
We'll switch your hats off. That's easy.
I'm already attuned to it technically, so I could, right?
If you are all making this sort of known that perhaps acid would be the answer, Corin, you did have areas that were uninvestigated, right?
Mm-hmm.
You may know to be on the lookout for acid in those parts. You would assume that if acid needs to be applied to this door, that the guards might use it, right?
Right.
Okay. Then maybe we should come back to this door if we find any sort of acid or for
Can't I change? I can only do it at the start of the day. I can only at the start of the day change an element of one of my spells.
Hey, what?
It was the homebrew for this.
Oh, yeah. Long rest.
Rest.
When you prepare your spells. But regardless, are you all taking a trip back up, or is Corin going to go back on his own?
I'm staying here.
We don't know the path.
Well,
Easier to scout.
well, the secret way is open, right? Shouldn't we send Dane down there to scout
Okay.
good idea.
since
You can
he's
do
still
so.
a rat?
He will
Can we
weasel
send
his way
Rat
around.
Dane?
Yep,
Are
he'll
these
weasel
bars
his way
also?
around. And he will return after a while. And tell you that there were 2 closed doors, a pool of water, and 2 guards that he bumped into, as well as some empty cells.
Did the guards say anything of note?
Not as far as he's aware. He wasn't particularly slow about it.
Something about Knuckles and Tail is what they were saying.
Probably, yeah. They're probably playing
Some
coin
kind
flip.
of fanfics going on.
Heads or tails, that sort of stuff.
And can Dane go through the bars for this
At the
door
bottom?
over here? Yeah.
No.
James,
Yeah,
I'm gonna get really chemistry nerdy on you.
Oh,
that's fine.
God.
I like that.
Sulfur is considered an acidic metal.
Yeah, sulfur can create sulfuric acid if distilled properly.
Do we have anybody that is capable of distilling in this party?
We've just escaped a prison. You think we've got
Not the
distilling
time.
equipment?
You've not got
I
the
got
time.
sulfur.
Even if you've got the distilling equipment, you don't have the time.
I have
Yeah,
sulfur,
also,
phosphorus.
but even
Let's
if we
take a
did,
few days doing that.
well, yeah, even if we did have the time, it would probably make noise. And
No,
attract
maybe
attention
not.
to us.
But you would have to get out a table and start burning things that smell like eggs. And Corin, do you want to go and have a little look around at these corridors, or did you want to take the whole troop?
No, I'm going.
Okay,
Myself.
so as you
Looking
get
up the
to
hood.
here, sorry, I'm just going to put you here and just tell you to the right. You know there's
Oh.
one guard who's patrolling, and there are 2 closed doors to your left, and beyond that, a chamber with another guard.
Hold the phone, people. The acid
It'd be
on
good
the
if you could hold
dragon's
your
teeth-
phone. We can't see you.
I'm aware. The acid on the dragon's teeth. Couldn't we just use that and spread it?
No,
over
it was
the
only
rest
like
of
the tiny little dribble that he just caught his finger on.
Hmm.
Your acid problems will be solved shortly, I'm sure.
Momentarily.
Yeah.
ahead,
Which way are you
Corin.
going, Corin?
I'm going north.
Okay, go ahead. As you go up to the north, you poke your head around the corner and you see a tiefling. This tiefling clutches a dagger. It appears to be cussing at, shouting at an empty cell in front of him. In Infernal. You speak Infernal?
Ooh.
No.
Okay. You probably heard a couple of the swear words in Infernal, but other than that, nothing. So you just hear his occasional swear word and this sort of random babble. He definitely has nobody in front of him.
If he understands the occasional swear word, can he ascertain whether or not he's saying them in an angry manner? Or
Oh, the guy's furious. He's shouting and
Okay,
swearing furiously at an empty cell.
right? Maybe he's crazy.
Waving his dagger around as well.
Okay. It's just a one guard.
Mm-hmm.
But I am small.
Yes.
I'm gonna.
Well, wait, you're invisible, right?
Go on.
I'm gonna try and stealth approach.
Yeah. To do what?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my mace and aim for the solar plexus to take out like any breath he has. So if he does shout out, he can't.
Give me a stealth check to see if you can get close enough, and then give me an attack roll, and I'll tell you if it's an advantage or not.
Okay.
I mean, by technicality, it should always be an advantage because of invisibility, but yes. Yeah, that's more than enough. He's shouting at the wall. He doesn't hear you approaching. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Oh, well, that's a nat 20.
Sick.
So
Yeah. So you just sort of, and he's right sort of, and then he falls over and falls to the ground, and you hear a soft voice from the cell in front of him. Well, let me out then.
Oh, there is someone there.
Well, I can't see you. You can't see me. Come on, let's not make a fuss about it. The keys are in his pocket. Hurry up.
This guy's got places to be.
Who are you?
Well, it always comes down to that, doesn't it? Who am I? I'm a prisoner of the people that you clearly don't want to associate with. Isn't that enough?
Enemy of my enemy.
Look, they are trying to get information to me about summoning demons. As yet, I haven't given it to them, but you better hope they don't find out on their own. Get me the hell out of here.
Fine. No. Rummage through his pockets, grab
Yeah, the keys are quite clearly on his hip. You're able to unlock.
Yeah.
And you sort of feel somebody sort of wander past. They appear to be tall. then again, most people appear to be tall, Corin.
Uh-huh.
And he sort of strides by you. Sort of thanks. And then as soon as he's out, like to here, he appears briefly. He's elven, about 6'2". He's wearing a very fancy robe. Looks like a bit of a prick. It looks a bit like Kelaan, to be honest. And then he sort of
It's his older brother.
he sort of
I
smirks
finally
at you,
found him.
and he begins casting, and a blue door opens in front of him. He steps into the door, and the door disappears in front of him. And he's
Oh
gone.
my god, he really is his older, successful brother.
Wow, the guy
Tiefling
just
down, wizard down.
dipped.
Yeah. He, as soon as you let him out the magic negating cell, he just teleported himself home.
Wait, then how was he invisible?
That you would have to. Okay.
Well, I have keys now.
Mm-hmm.
Was it like
what
a
are you
ring
doing
if
with
used
the
more
body
than
of
one?
the, What are you doing with the body of the tiefling?
Gonna throw him in the cell.
As soon as his body crosses the threshold of the cell, it disappears.
Oh, it's the cell. Why would the cell do that?
Yeah,
Weird.
and then close the
Do
door.
you
lock
care
it.
enough to try and work out why the cell does that, or are you just heading off?
God, I am.
You're a curious halfling, but
Yeah.
time is of the essence, right?
Maybe-
Josh,
Yeah.
why are we looking at the
maybe
sky?
cell-
Can we have some? Can we have some interaction?
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
It's just because I keep like switching how to sit because I'm just so uncomfortable.
Fair enough. Sorry, Corin.
But after I stuff his body in there, I'm just gonna lock the cell and then
Yep.
walk away.
Cool. Okay. As you stride away, this tiefling is now invisible.
We could just hide everyone's bodies in there. Everyone we kill on the way.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. As you get to there, Corin, to your left, you see a door with a blood stain near the handle. There is a small grate that looks like it could be slid open and closed. That's all. It's a
Okay.
relatively thick metal door.
Yeah, I'll circle back around to
Okay.
that later.
Exactly the same, but without the blood stain. Second door. These look like cell doors or something that's aimed to contain people. They're very solid.
Okay. Continuing down.
Okay. As you enter this third chamber, there is a pool at the bottom that is swirling constantly. There is a gentleman in there who seems to be sort of cleaning his dagger and muttering to himself slightly. Nothing else. These are
holy
two
guard.
pillars that are holding up the ceiling, and that's a
Okay.
brazier that is warm. He doesn't. He looks like a sort of nasty type, a bit of an assassin-y, thiefy type.
Yeah, I'll try and attempt to take him out in the same fashion.
Okay. Give me a stealth check to get close to him. Nice. As you sneak up upon him, you're just gonna bash him around the head. He's your height.
Oh, if he's my height, then yeah, back of the head.
He appears to be a deep gnome. Back of the head, and out he goes like a light. There's another one disabled. We'll just cross him off for now. Yeah,
And then I, stuff him behind the brazier.
great. Let's do that. Cool.
So you said the pool is, swirling?
It's a constant swirling whirlpool.
I'm gonna go up to it. Does it seem like it's from magic, or...
It's definitely magical.
Okay.
I need to throw yourself in.
And can I try to discern what kind?
Go ahead, give me an Arcana check.
Okay, 18.
18? Yeah, this is primal elemental magic. It's got absolutely nothing to do with sorcerers and wizards, and something to do with other planes of existence and natural elemental beings. This was not put here by wizards or sorcerers. It might have been captured or kept here by wizards and sorcerers, but it's no basic magic.
Okay.
Yeah, so if the magic was there, they may have kept it in that place or secured it into that particular pool, but they didn't make this.
Does it? Sorry,
Got
I know
it.
I'm not done yet. I know I'm not done. Maybe I should.
That's all right. No, I do want to involve other people in this session, so feel free to ask questions.
So, like, does it look like it's like a portal to another plane, or does it look like it's something that they're using to, use that magic for other things?
Yeah, one of those things. Maybe. With an 18
Anyways.
Arcana check through your proxy halfling, you don't know. Maybe if your wizard was there, you might stand a chance. But Kelaan is not known for his sneaky beaky.
Actually, I can just turn invisible.
Well, there is that, but, two invisible people down the path. Anyway, what are you doing, Karn? Going for a swim?
Nah, it's not acid.
It's not acid. You're right.
No.
At that moment, as you just stop right there, you hear a voice sort of in the hallway. Jarek! 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 Get in here! After a little while, the sort of guy stumbles in and... Jarek! Jarek, stop playing games! Where the hell are you?
I'm gonna stay where I am and just prep an attack if he comes by to take him out.
Okay. Yeah, he sort of moves into the room a little bit, and he starts to look around. And as he reaches the brazier and he sees the body, shit! Jarek! Yeah. He hasn't noticed you. He is oblivious, and you quickly knock him out around the head. That is this guy was another halfling, another gnome. Sorry, another gnome. You're the halfling. Yeah.
No.
What now?
I was just going around donkey punching everyone.
With a mace, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing a hitman level over there.
I'm
After
fine.
a short while?
Aggression.
After a short while, it's just Brando, you coming back? Did you find him? Oh, fuck's sake! Do I have to do everything myself?
Why are all these guards good friends with each other?
And he sort of, as he says this, you hear a female voice in it. I don't want to find that I have to get involved. What are you guys playing at down there? Sort of the third guard calls back. Brando went looking for Jarek, but he didn't find him. And now he's gone missing too. How bloody lost can you get in this place? We've got like 3 rooms to ourselves. For fuck's sake. And a gentleman sort of enters into the room, looks around, and he sees... Oh, sorry, I don't know why I put that body there. That you haven't got that far. He sees Brando's body in the middle of the floor, and... We have trouble! And sprinting down is a woman who is holding what appears to be a pair of tongs in her left hand, and a hot poker in her right hand. These are tools of torture.
To the barbecue. Can you imagine? She just walks into the room. She's like, "What are you doing? Your hot dogs are getting cold."
Idiot. Anyway, as the two of them they begin to spread out around the room, and start looking for you seriously, realizing that maybe you're hiding or invisible. Karn, what are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, there's 2. So I'm gonna try and sneak out of the room.
Okay, great. Go ahead and give me a stealth check as you dash out.
Oh. You know what you could do? You could try and make it sound like there's someone in one of those invisible cells, lure them into the cells, and then slam the door.
Maybe you could, but you didn't hear that suggestion.
You still had guidance, I
Yeah, I was
think.
gonna say you still. have
No, you do not have guidance. It
No.
lasts a minute. You've been in here for like 20.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as you
It
begin
only
to sort of
lasts a
move down the hall, he's behind us! And the two of them run here, but they collide with each other in the doorway. Very briefly, and she sort of, for fuck's sake, man! She shoves him to the side, he falls on the floor, but you are able to make a somewhat escape. As you get to the right here, you see a door half open and a dead body lying on the floor inside. This looks like a prisoner chamber, maybe? I'm assuming you're not stopping to see the sights. Or are you?
Okay. Well, the thing. So when they collided and got like a little.
She shoves him to the side and she starts pursuing down the corridor.
Okay. Yeah, I want to do something. I want to duck here.
Mm-hmm.
Press myself against the wall and wait.
Okay.
And when she comes by, it's like a momentum thing, where it's
Okay.
like I swing out and she just runs into it.
Okay, that's a good hope. She isn't gnome-sized, by the way. She is a human.
Yeah, I know. This is.
And as she charges down, you hear this sort of sound. And as she comes here, you notice she isn't running very fast. And she's waving a bag of sand around,
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
trying to see if she can find the
Oh, that's
invisible person.
clever.
As
That
she
is
flings it
clever.
here, go ahead and make a dex save to see if you get blinded. And then you can whack her. I love the way that Josh is just pacing around the garden.
Okay.
I'm not saying
Dex
I
save
just
was a
want to get a
15.
slice of cake.
Dex save is a 15, yes, that's great. You sort of avert your eyes briefly and then swing out of her. Straight roll.
28.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you hit her and you hit her hard. But she doesn't go down. And she swings out wildly with her poker. And sort of, as she's trying to bash you, Marin runs into the back of her. What the hell? Why have you stopped? And she sort of falls to the ground. And she sort of tries to hit him with the poker. The two of them are tussling outside. On the ground.
On the ground.
Mm-hmm.
They're both on. Oh my.
Yeah, he's like fallen on top of her.
Yeah, I mean, if they're both lying on the ground, I'm gonna attempt to take them out.
Oh, you're gonna hit them. Great, I love
Yeah.
that. Okay, you sort of strike down viciously at them. She's, for fuck's sake, man! And he starts he hits her, like, stop hitting me! Bear with us a second. Hi, Tom.
Holy crap.
No.
Hey, Tom.
Guess who's back?
Black again?
Back again. Tom is back.
Is it too late to retroactively link my mind with Corin?
Yes. I'm really sorry, Mikhail. I think I've had you hidden for the whole session so far.
It's fine.
My bad.
I prefer that.
No.
Regardless. Yeah. Sorry, Corin. As you strike down, the man thinks that the woman is hitting him. Because you keep hitting him, right? So he then starts hitting her. And then she gets angry and stops trying to hit you and starts hitting him. And after a while, they're both unconscious.
Cool.
Wait, they knocked each other out.
Oh, eventually, well, he knocked them out and they knocked them out. Just to catch you up, Tom, we're in the sewers. We have unlocked a little door. We're currently on a mission trying to find some acid to open a black dragon secret door. And Corin is ninja murdering guards.
That sounds like a Tuesday to me.
Yeah, Corin, what's the plan?
Okay. Do I hear any of your goddamn
Nope.
voices?
Nope. We've silenced everyone.
The best noise. Yeah, I'm gonna just go into this room.
Okay. As you push the door open, and you go in, you see a skeleton dead on the ground, and one arm dangling from the manacles on the north of the room, but the body is not attached.
Okay.
There's nothing else in him. Oh, tell a lie. There's a hatchet on the ground that looks like it was used to chop someone's arm off.
Nice.
That's all.
Alright, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yep.
I'll
I have a
occasionally
question.
step on this body, don't care.
He failed the death save. Go ahead. Question.
So like, is it a known thing that the keep has this stuff, or is this stuff that the Duchess has all broken? And the torturing stuff.
Kerrigan guy has never seen anything like these areas of the sewers. He'll tell you that for free. When you guys came to the sewers last time, you didn't see any torture chambers. And a lot of this looks like recent excavation, but some of it looks like old excavation. So maybe in the past, other people have utilized the sewers for a purpose. But certainly you haven't heard that anybody knows about it.
Okay.
Okay. Corin, as you look to your right, you see a torture chamber. Sitting on the side are vials of acid, blood, and oil. Various tongs, pliers, screws, thumb screws, small daggers, basically loads of implements of torture. And to the right is a rack that's sort of got chains for someone's arms and chains for someone's legs, and it looks like it spreads, it elongates. So they stretch people to death. That's nice, isn't it?
Oh, so nice.
It smells of acrid blood in here.
Wonderful. Yeah. Oh, seeing the vials, I'm gonna take everything.
Great. Including the vials of blood?
Yeah.
Great, I like that. 3 vials of blood.
Just in case.
One of which swells with mysterious silver inside it. Like it's not the blood of a human. 2 flasks of oil, just standard flasks of oil, and 3 vials of acid. And I'm just going to port you back here, because there was no more trouble over there. You are able to bring your vial of acid over here.
Yep.
Okay. You guys should now be able to pass through the portcullis. I think. Yes, great. We love that. Okay. And are you going to put the acid on the dragon?
Yeah. I should say when I come back, and I'm invisible, you guys may notice a few blood splatters on me, but it's fine.
Dane, you can take a long rest if you didn't before, but then make sure you've used one wild shape. You've been a squirrel for the last 20 minutes.
Oh,
You were scouting.
that's fun. I love that for Dane. Okay.
We didn't know what else to do with you, so we just made you a squirrel so you couldn't talk. You pouring this acid on the dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody speak Draconic?
Wait, no, do I? I do.
Benedwat? What?
I do.
Okay, yes, I didn't need you to speak Draconic out loud. Anyway, it sort of makes a sort of hissing, snaky noise, and then it just says, and dismiss.
Oh, it doesn't say who's the heir of Slade.
No.
Corellin walks right in.
Great, Krallen, as soon as you walk in, you look to your right and you see a drow standing behind what appears to be 2 petrified fighters.
Shit.
The drow takes 1 look at you, casts a spell on herself.
What's the spell?
He's
You're
trying
not
to see if I
sure.
counterspell it.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Well, what does it look like she's doing?
Right now, her right arm is swirling and her left hand is making a blue light.
Would I recognize the casting?
No.
Is it
You
abjuration?
do recognize that this is magic beyond your current capabilities.
Sounds like abjuration.
Sounds like anything, really. It's beyond his
Oh
capabilities.
my god, Psionics, we
My
forgot
gosh.
that blood
It's not a
spread.
fireball. I'll give you that.
I never forgot that plot thread.
Corin is not in the room, right? Corin, as you go to poke your head around the corner, you have seen this spell before, about 12 minutes ago.
Right. They're about to get up.
Okay, we've hesitated long enough.
Really?
She is fucking outy. See you later.
Goodbye.
Yeah, a blue door appears in front of her and she steps through it. As she steps through it, she throws something behind her. And the two statues come to life.
What a bit.
Say,
I would ask you to roll initiative, but I just need a second, please.
and Kelaan is leading the way.
Love that for him.
Yeah, we do love that for him. That's
Guys,
great.
it's great.
You have your
Our
extra-
tank is in the room already. Kelaan, kill them with your sword.
You have your extra
Yes,
5
my
HP,
sword.
right?
I did not have it. Now I do.
Okay, we'll put that on.
51 HP, baby.
Oh, good.
Okay. Come along, stupid D&D Beyond. Roll initiative, please.
Oh shit, Keralin's ready. He was unimpressed with that drought. Corin, why do you have a decimal for your initiative? How did you do that?
Plus 1.212.
Yeah, it's an option with
It's his
Uh,
dex.
yeah.
It's to do with who's going to win a tie. Dane, your initiative was 15?
15, like Sonia. We're twinsies.
Cool.
Neva and I
Aw.
both nat 20.
And yeah, Coralin and Neva are also twinsies, so they're nat 20s.
Okay, for the sake of expediency,
Aw, I wanted Coralin to be front and center.
stay still, Dane. Thank you. Okay, you see a portcullis down here, and yeah, as you, what the hell? Why are you bearing a cross, Cronin?
For the 51 HP, it's because my max HP isn't.
He's
Right.
suddenly religious.
There you go.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. So as you guys go ahead and roll initiative, Neva, you see these statues coming to life.
Boy.
Yep.
Can
Go
I
ahead.
tell what kind of material they're made out of?
Brass. You think?
Oh. I think brass burns.
That's a fair assumption.
So what if I just do green flame blade
Okay.
with my Archeum longsword?
Yeah. Oh, you'll need to get into melee range.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll to hit.
Oh no, that's an 11.
No, unfortunately, that'll miss. Second attack? No, no second attack. Sorry, you green flame bladed. Any bonus action?
So I can cast a hex.
You could. Usually done before hitting things, but
True. I'm not gonna do that.
okay, cool.
No, I'm good.
Coralin, you're up.
I will pull out my spellbook and I will begin to cast. I've got some fun there because I didn't.
Since when did Corelling?
That's fair. I just want something to hit because I have advantage.
But you
Let's-
got rid of chromatic orb.
I got rid of a lot of things for combat.
Firebolt.
I do have Firebolt. I will cast Firebolt. My
Okay.
cantrip at this guy, gentleman right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 17 plus 8. That's a 25.
I'll hit.
Dealing 9 damage.
Okay. It doesn't look like it does as much damage as you might expect. Strange, especially given that you're usually capable of overcoming resistance to flame. You do have elemental adept, right?
I do, yes.
Yeah. But nevertheless, it seems to do less than you were expecting.
Sus.
Sus indeed. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Dane, you're up.
Great. I mean, I feel inspired by the power of Christ. So I'll move here. Yes,
And-
here to either give myself flanking or to give Neva flanking. Either way is a win for me because I love you, Neva.
You're
But it's
flanking?
fine. And
Yes.
I am gonna use my shillelagh as my beautiful dying staff of evil is now mossy, and I am gonna hit this man with the
Okay.
stick. Do I get advantage?
You have advantage. Flanking, yes.
Great for me. Love that. Hiya. Hiya. 23 to hit
A 23 will hit.
for 13 damage.
It's bludgeoning
Wow.
damage, correct?
Magical, if that helps.
Aha, okay. He appears to be less affected by it than you would have expected. Who knows?
Guys, I'm hitting him with my stick, and it doesn't seem to be very effective.
Any bonus action from you?
Casting Shillelagh was bonus.
Oh, of course, yeah, cool. Sonia, you're up.
Okay. You said that drow, like, left something behind?
No, whatever it threw behind activated the statues.
Oh, okay. Yeah. If I'm here, am I flanking this one also?
Go on then.
Well, I kind of want to see what happens if I cast Dispel Magic. Wait a minute. Did I have that prepared? Oh, okay, it affects one. So can I cast Dispel Magic on one of these statues?
Of course you can.
I'll do it on the one we haven't hit yet.
Okay, give me a wisdom check, please.
Oh boy. Okay. Not wise. 5.
The magic seems to be beyond your capacity to dispel right now.
Oh well.
Very,
did my
very
best.
clever. You just suck at rolling dice.
Yep.
Any bonus action out of you?
Uh.
You don't have any
Wait,
bonus
no, I
action.
don't
It's not
think
a
I
spell,
can.
do you? No.
That's not a spell. Nope.
Cool. So that leads us to the statue you just tried to dispel.
Okay, rude.
Points a finger at you. Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I will get a 16.
Okay, bear with me a second.
Nice.
Nice. A 16 is a success. You will take 35 necrotic damage. No, a 16 is a fail, sorry. You will take 69 necrotic damage.
Fuck's sake. At least it's a funny number.
Love that for you. Come on, you're up.
Anya.
Guys, these guys are
front of
very
Jesus.
strong.
Yeah.
They're pretty scary.
Someone more competent tried dispelling them.
We're looking for somebody more competent in this party? Good luck.
Oh yeah, is that guard captain helping us?
Yeah. He just rolled
Okay.
a 2 for initiative.
Okay. Go ahead, Corin. You've got this.
He'll be there eventually.
Yeah, I guess I'll run up to the one that we're already hitting.
Yep. The one on the left.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys seem tough. Let's bonus action burn and smite my weapon.
Okay.
And then first swing.
And you're gonna thunk-a-dunk, ba-dunk-a-dunk. Yeah?
Yep. Ooh. That's a
Bish.
14.
A 14 will hit.
Ooh, yay. So that is max of 15.
Unlike everybody
plus-
else, you do actually appear to have done damage with that hit. Like full damage.
Cool. And there was extra 7 radiant.
That didn't appear so effective.
Okay. But bludgeoning damage seems to do the trick.
No, because
No?
Tom also did bludgeoning damage. You would guess at this point that if it comes from a spell, it does less damage than if it comes from a weapon.
I see. I see. Don't use magic, just hit him. And I'll
yes.
do my second swing.
Okay. Please do.
21 to hit.
Yep.
For 14.
14. Nice. That's a solid hit. Does that conclude your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Nico, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna go here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna bonus action rage and deck saves from everyone.
Okay.
Well, we lost Michaela.
She
What's
failed
the
her
net
deck
one?
save.
Failed the internet save.
Yep. So one fail, one success.
Okay, that is 4 lightning damage.
Cool.
And then I'll attack this one.
Yep, the one that everybody else has been hitting, do so straight. Attacks. No advantage, you're in front of it.
Okay.
Sorry, the cams will come back in a second. We don't know when Michaela is gone.
Turning that shit out.
Mm-hmm.
There you
That's a 19 to hit.
go. A 19 will hit.
Cool. Sorry, I didn't say thank you, so that's fine. So that's 15.
15 damage?
Yeah. Because I
Okay.
didn't say to...
Well, did you roll it with a -5? Did you roll it with a -5?
No.
Okay, cool, right. 15 damage, it is wounded.
Yep, and then I'll attack it again, but I'll Great Weapon Master it.
Yep.
So that's a dirty 20.
Cool, dirty 20 will hit.
Okay. So that's 24.
Yep. It appears severely wounded.
Okay. That's my turn.
Cool. That brings us to our little baddie. And using his inspiration from Bad Watch SPM on Twitch, he feels inspired.
What? The baddie?
Oh, yeah, the baddie.
The IG baddie?
And he will cast Magic Missile. Well, it doesn't use the inspiration, though. That's kind of sad.
Oh, so scary.
Oh,
I'm going to put the inspiration on the damage. He's going to cast Magic Missile at the 8th level.
Oh.
Counterspell anyone?
I can't counterspell an 8th level spell.
You can
Not
try.
bad attitude.
And they're all going on Dane. Dane, you will take...
Come on now.
Are you concentrating on anything, Dane?
No.
Okay, good, because 11 concentration checks was taking the piss. You will take a total of... well, it would be 38, and then he will add Twitch Inspiration for that. So you take a total of 50 force damage.
Ooh. Can I Sentinel attack him as a reaction? I don't know if it counts as a spell, it just says when an enemy attacks someone other than you.
Sorry, what did you say? When an enemy attacks somebody other than you, you do what?
I can use my reaction to attack it, but I don't know if that counts.
Yeah,
as
that's
a
not an
spell.
attack action, right? I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, they need to take an attack action. That can be a regular attack, it may even be a spell attack, but it has to be a roll to hit.
Right, okay, cool.
Yeah, which that was not, because it was magic missiles. And finally, our friend Kerrigan Gaia will come along, and he swings 3 times. Unfortunately, his magic is
Yeah,
not...
take your time.
His weapon is not magical, so it will do nothing.
God damn it.
What kind of guard captain is he?
He's brilliant! He stole his sword from some random guy who he picked it up off of.
Alright.
Yeah, he needs a better weapon. Help him out with that later. That brings us back to Neva.
I will Eldritch Blast the person in front of us.
If you Eldritch Blast at that range, you will do so at disadvantage.
You're right. No, I won't do that. I'll just hit him again with my.
Okay. Did you want a hex first this time?
regular-
You don't have to, but you can if you want.
She's already hexed him. No.
Mm-mm.
No, I haven't.
You don't have to.
It's
I'm just
shout
asking.
out, don't use magic.
Yeah, to be fair, you have discovered that using magic is not very effective against these things, so maybe just swing a weapon. Good choice.
Yeah, I'll swing.
Okay, go ahead. 2 attacks. Well, a nat 1 will miss, unfortunately. Second
Yes.
attack.
Was that with advantage though? Because you're
She doesn't-
flanking.
She's not flanking. You guys are.
27.
But Dane?
No, it casts a spell. So I'm giving flanking to Sonia and Dane and Corin, but not to Nico and her. 27 will hit. Go ahead and give damage.
Yay! $14.
Okay.
That will be it for my turn.
14 damage, and it has disadvantage on its next saving throw, right? From your weapon.
I believe so.
This heartening strike or whatever it's called. Cool. It is looking nearly dead. Kelaan, you're up.
Yes.
I'm the most useful member of the party during this fight.
Mm-hmm.
As 3 orbs of magical force appear in my hands, I will cast Magic Missile.
On the injured one?
Yep.
Okay, well, at least he has to make 3 constitution saving throws, right? Oh, well, he'll fail the first one. Alright, his armor class seems to have got lower. Okay. Ooh, you bring him to his knees with damage. That concludes your turn.
This does.
Cool. Dane, you're up.
Well, I know it won't be super useful, but honestly, it's the best I can do. I am gonna hit this person with my stick.
Mm-hmm.
Hiya.
Yeah.
That is a... Yep, that hits.
That'll fucking
2
hit.
for 7.
Okay. Yeah, and that'll take him out. He's dead.
Oh, really?
He had
Oh.
1 health. That's what brought to
Oh,
his...
I love
When
that
I
for
say
me.
you brought him to his knees with damage, it means literally he is on 1 HP.
Okay. And then I'm gonna say like, oh, we're killing it, Sonia. And cast Healing Word on my friend Sonia.
Okay, cool.
Because she
Thank
took
you, Dave.
way too much damage. You're welcome.
We
And
are
I'll do
killing
the
it.
2nd level.
Madam Sonia, after you have gained your health, it is your turn.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going to just...
11.
I'm flanking this guy. Is he facing Nico?
He's facing Naver, actually, but yes.
Cool. Yeah, he's gonna get a Warhammer to the back.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna use my static bolt on him.
Cool. Go ahead,
Okay.
smack him and static bolt him. Roll to hit
Yes,
with advantage.
with advantage. Finally, I have a chance to hit. Hey, not bad.
That'll most definitely hit. 26.
Yeah. Take that. What are all those dice?
4 radiant damage and 16 one-handed damage.
Okay.
Sorry,
and then
no,
my
and
dub.
6 one-handed damage, and then divine strike. But you didn't use divine strike, did you?
I didn't do that. I
Does divine
used
strike
this
require
one.
an action or a bonus action or anything, or does it just happen?
Divine
It
strike.
just happens,
is-
right?
It's a bonus action, I believe.
No. On each of your turns, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can cause the attack to deal an extra 1d8 fire damage.
What?
No action, no anything. It's from your level 8.
Oh,
So, yeah.
hell yeah.
So it's a
Oh,
total
yeah,
of
it's all the way
16.
down here at the bottom.
It's a total of 16 damage plus your static bolt, which will do 2. If it is halved.
That's fine.
Okay.
Take that 18.
Does that conclude your turn?
Does he look hurt? Like he hated
No.
it, maybe? Okay.
Not
Yeah,
really.
that's my turn.
Okay, cool. He lifts his hands and motions as if to make a snapping motion in the air. He's casting a spell that
Don't
you
like-
don't recognize.
Don't like that.
Cool. And time stops around you. Have fun with that. Let's see. Let's Sonia. Go ahead, roll me a d4.
D4?
Yeah. That's how many
3.
turns he's going to take in a row. Oh, good work. That's 4 turns. Yeah. He's going to walk over here, provoking an opportunity attack from absolutely everyone.
Yay!
Whoa.
Things are looking up.
Except for me.
Yeah, no, not you.
Get out of here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a 12 to hit because you ruined his concentration on his defense. So
Yeah.
I think both of you hit. Nico, opportunity attack. No. Josh.
I think he's lost in the garden.
Sorry, I forgot that I was muted.
Okay.
I've
Opportunity
been
attack.
singing to you guys this whole time.
Oh, lovely.
I need to hit.
Yeah.
With great weapon
Yeah, yeah.
3. And that's 27 damage.
Woof.
Okay. He appears to be wounded. Did Dane take an opportunity attack?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
James,
Go ahead. Yes.
1 second, I need to read.
And Neva?
I didn't take one.
I'm aware, Josh, with Sentinel.
Oh, about the no movement speed.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, yeah. Stay right there.
Okay. Dane, did you hit?
Yes.
Yes, you did. Roll to hit.
Well,
Roll damage. 6 damage. Okay, cool. Yeah, he looks pretty beat up. Anyway, he is going to turn. Ooh, how many slots has he got? Yeah, one of those. He is going to cast a. No, he's going to start with that. He's going to start with the magic missiles on Corin. That's at the 5th level.
Kill him, kill him.
It's a total of 17 force damage. If you're concentrating on anything, go ahead and make 8 concentration checks. He will then move over here because it is his next turn. And each one of you will have to make a Constitution saving throw.
What if I don't want to?
Really good at these.
Oh, sorry, not you, Qualon, I don't think. Maybe, actually. Let me have a look.
I don't know. That's an 8 for me.
Yeah, just bear with me a second. I don't need you to each read out the numbers. Yeah, it's a no. No, not you, Qualon, just everybody else. If you got below a 17, you will take 42 cold damage. If you got above a 17, you will take 21.
Christ.
I'm down.
I'm down.
Hope you like to see.
Cool.
And then he will turn to Koranon and ask him to make a dex save.
That's boring. Counterspell.
Okay. Make an intelligence check.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Not
intelligence.
one.
That's a 24.
Yeah. You can't spell his
Hell
lightning
yeah.
bolt. And with his final turn. Shit, I don't know. Oh no, I'm out of 5th level spell slots. I've got a 4th level spell slot.
Howard kill.
I can't use Ice Storm in here.
Kill.
No, I'm going to throw another lightning bolt, and I'm going to throw a lightning bolt at Corin and Neva. Dex save, both of you, please.
I'm down.
Oh, okay, you can't make a dex save.
Brutal.
Oh no.
That's an 11.
Okay, you will take the full 8d6.
Ooh.
Me.
You guys got this.
It's only Corin, you lose a death save. Neva, you will hit by 29 lightning damage. Death save, please, Corin. Don't roll a nat one.
He's a halfling, right? Those still apply.
Oh yeah,
surely.
true. You can't roll a nat one.
I can roll
You can roll a nat
that
20 though.
Stand
Go
up,
ahead and take a
boy.
turn.
Yeah.
Yes, king.
That was so badass. He was just like, but I can't roll a nat 20. Get up and slay a bitch.
Yeah.
with
Corin's
his
got all the
lightning.
20s today.
He is severely wounded.
Yeah. Fucking go up and go and bash him.
Ah, nice.
Right.
Give me the second net 20.
28 to hit.
That'll
Getting
hit.
close.
For 14.
Okay, he is on his knees.
And second swing. 27 to hit.
Go ahead and describe his grisly demise.
Yep, so it's like, so we had like the time pause and everyone's down, and I just fucking raged up, like, gotta stay up, and just dashed over. It's a swing up, and like the head just, and then it's a bash down on the neck, or where the
Nice.
neck would be.
Nice. As the statue crumbles into pieces, you may each take 2,900 experience points. And we'll take a short break. And so we resume with half our party unconscious on the floor.
Who's currently up?
I'm up.
I know-
So.
I've taken so
I
much
know-
damage.
Neva, Corallan, Nico, and Corin are up. Corin has one
Yep.
hit.
The people who can heal are down, is what I'm hearing.
Does Corin not have cure wounds?
Why would I have that?
Because
You did once.
Get that?
You did once use a cure wounds, I think.
Get cure wounds.
No, I've never used a healing spell.
I don't have
What kind of
healing spells
artificer
either.
are you?
Well, it's fair to say that you guys can work out how to stabilize them. You
Or
know
does
that well
does
enough.
Corin have mending? Because he can just mend their wounds.
Yes, that's definitely how that works. No, but you probably do have a healing potion between the lot of you. Pour down the
Yeah.
throat of one of them now that they're...
I have
Out
a
of combat.
potion
I got
of
one.
fire resistance.
Yeah, well, there you go. Well, that'll be very helpful.
I'll just
yeah.
shuffle through everybody who's down's bags until I find a potion of healing, and then
No,
run.
Corin has
I-
a potion of healing.
I have a potion of healing, and I'm gonna force it down Dane's throat.
Right.
Ah,
Dane, go ahead and heal for 2d4 plus 2. And then let us know how you're picking Michaela off, picking Sonia off the floor.
Then 2d4 plus 2.
Standard healing potion.
Then, okay, and that's nice. And I'm gonna be like, oh great, and oh my god, Sonia! And I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at the third level.
Wow. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I was getting a nice snooze.
And
Getting in a
Cure
nice
Wounds.
nap.
Mm-hmm. We've had a long day, I feel like.
Get 16 back.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So I still have the potion that can put people to sleep. How many uses of it could I do if I wanted to chloroform a bunch of guards?
1. It puts a person to sleep. Maybe 2 if they're halflings.
One whole bottle.
Yeah, maybe 2 if they're halflings.
Oh, I thought we had like a mouthful when we took it.
No, you drank the bottles. Okay, in this room are 2 tables, one of which appears to have some light reading, like novels, on the table. One is written in Elvish and one in Undercommon. And on the table up here are some blueprints, which appear to be of the tunnels that you are currently in. Giving you a concept of where you are. What it will tell you is that there are 2 exits from this current level you are on, after descending it for a while. One exits into the guard room of the main castle. And one exits into a quiet torture chamber, a private torture chamber of the castle.
Of these sewers, none of them exit.
Only on this little level that you're on.
Oh, okay.
As much as I feel it's a smarter idea to go into the private torture chamber than it is the guard room,
Well, you
I
also,
don't want to.
you also note that there are other sections of the sewers you could move into that
Yeah,
would
let's-
bring you up in, like, the peasant quarters, or...
Yes, we prefer that heavily. I was about to say, I don't want to give Nico PTSD.
Well, there is that. Or Kerrigan, to be fair. On the wall is a picture of a red dragon.
Don't worry, guys. I got
Mosaic, I suppose.
Wait, no, I don't. Kelaan, you got this. Cast fire on it. I'm stepping away.
Guess I'll just throw a firebolt at it.
Cool. As you do so, the portcullis behind you rolls up. And, yeah.
Look at us. Solving a puzzle.
This time, somebody else go through first. I know I didn't take much damage, but I feel maybe in the spirit of the future survival.
Yeah, that's it, son. You're going with 16 HP. I'm looking forward to it.
No, I'm waiting for Nico.
Okay, Nico. As you go through, on the left, you see a weapons rack. These weapons all glow subtly with a type of magic. Before you can do anything, Kerrigan runs over and takes one of the swords, and now this I can use. Each one of these is a +1 weapon. There is a hand axe, a short sword, a regular sword. There is also a +1 shield.
Say.
Who needs shields?
I'm pretty sure two people in our party will argue over it if given the time and space. Lots of your party need shields. But yes, +1 shield, +1 short sword, +1 hand axe. No, you can't have the hand axe, Kelaan.
I'm taking the short sword.
For what?
Just on the off chance that I need to swing a weapon.
Can you use it?
Are you even legally allowed to swing a short sword?
I am, yes.
I don't think you are.
I have proficiency in short sword.
That is well and
I
good,
love this for Kelaan.
you're also, yeah. In the situation that Kelaan thinks it's a good idea to swing a weapon, I'm going to delete your wizard for you. But I don't think anybody else will want it anyway, so go ahead and take it.
There has been a chance where there's 6 sorcerers around me who can all cast counterspell.
Yeah, and that's still better to burn one of their 3rd level spell slots than attempt to swing a weapon at them with your measly wimpy arms. Anyway, +1 hand axe, +1 shield.
I like this move. I
He's
suddenly
taking the sword.
respect Kelaan a little bit more.
There is a Oh, go ahead and take the inspiration. In fact, you know what? I won't give you the inspiration. I'll give you one of these. I can deal a card to you now, can't I?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, when you crit, you may use one of those.
That happens
Wait,
so rarely.
Can I trade in my DM inspiration for a card?
Yeah.
Whoa.
What the fuck did I give you DM inspiration for?
I don't know. It was ages ago.
It was weeks
Oh,
ago.
I think it was for. I think it was for the my.
It was your it was the sadness of
funeral
dead
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anyway, there is a lever in the corner. Maybe it operates a portcullis somewhere. Oh.
I'll walk out.
One portcullis.
Sorry,
we have
Nico,
a
you said what?
history.
I am making sure no one pulls that damn lever.
Yeah, we have a history of levers, and Nico and I guess our now dead party member Mai and levers.
Karen, you would be aware that this lever operates the portcullis outside. Are you going to wait to pull it until you guys have headed out, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
The level of disrespect on Mai's name when Salty's talking.
Yeah, well. I don't call her Mai anymore, I just call her Dead.
Oh no.
Wow.
Unfathomable.
You have a ceiling collapse on your head.
Right, carry on, guys. What are we doing? There is a meal out here that appears to have been left mid-meal. It looks about an hour old.
What meal is it?
There are drumsticks and jacket potatoes. Chicken drumsticks and jacket potatoes.
I'm gonna pick up a drumstick.
Okay, it is cold.
I don't care.
Okay, just don't put it in a sandwich.
Unlike me in real life, Nico likes chicken.
I can also warm it up for you.
Oh, you can go fuck yourself.
He's so
Please don't fuck yourself with a chicken drumstick. We don't need that content on Twitch. Carry on.
Sonia, who are those healing words for?
Oh, one is for me and one is for you.
Thank you.
I was just gonna, just randomly over here casting in the corner.
Yeah, no warning. Sonia's just throwing magic around.
I do need that healing real bad.
Oh, okay.
Where next?
Should we maybe take a
Fine, you
short
can have
rest?
one.
I think we're all a little bruised, and I don't want us to get captured again. It'd be really annoying.
I think
gonna-
I'm not going to let you take a short rest where you currently are, Dane. You'll have to explore a little bit and make sure the corridor is clear first. Go ahead, Corin.
I'm gonna look down, see if this turns, and then I'm gonna walk back up and I'm gonna look at Corn and say, "Can you do the
Yeah,
invisibility? Take a look."
Sure.
Yeah.
Flip up the hood. Ooh, invisible. Wow.
What a greatly worded sentence by our
Going-
wizard.
Going forward with 5 health. What can go wrong?
Kelaan would get the most healing. You got 7.
Wait,
Is he-
I'm
Corin's
full
at
health.
full health. He was taking a dick.
Oh, can
God
I
damn
have
it.
that 7?
Yeah, you can
Give
have
that. Give that to somebody else.
Yeah.
Guys, let's just focus on Corin and a corridor. Okay, Corin, as you head down this corridor, you don't hear anything, you don't hear any noise. And as you come in here, you see a table covered in missives and letters.
Okay.
As you look to the right, you see a grand door that appears to have 4 separate locks and a clock at the center. The hands are currently set to 7 minutes past midnight. Or midday, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Oh no. The silver
Door.
slippers are going to turn back.
Go back. Proceed to the other.
This is a bed chamber or resting chamber for the guards. There are 4 bedrolls in here and nothing else.
Alright. I'm gonna flip back to hood so I'm visible, seeing that there's no enemies. Go back to the party.
All clear.
Yeah, all clear. There's a bed chamber, and then a table with a bunch of ledgers and stuff. And a locked door.
Oh. Like
So-
a door, or like one of these little thingies?
No, a proper vault door.
Ooh.
Yes, like a door.
Wonder what's behind
Like
that.
like a door.
A door
like a door,
like a door.
Yeah, not these half-hearted doors.
No, you know those crazy things with handles?
They're called portcullises, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sonia doesn't know that word.
Which direction was
That
it
is fair.
to the
Feel
The
free
door.
to explore in both directions, all of you, if you wish.
Oh yeah, he
The
said it
door's
was.
to the left, it's this way.
Wow, this room sucks. Don't come in here, guys.
Sonia, if anything, I think that's the room you need.
Oh, okay. I'm back in this room.
Yeah, I think you guys might need a short rest.
You just said we can't take a short
Yeah,
rest.
until you checked that the corridors were clear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you've now checked the corridors were clear and found the place with the bedrolls where short resting is good. Assuming that Kelaan will be kind enough to keep watch, the rest of you can take a short rest.
Ooh, while we take the short rest, can I read the missives that were on the table? See if there's any gossip, like who
With,
was
like-
sleeping with who in the
With
cult.
like 8 HP, what you can do with your short rest is sleep until Kelaan wakes you up.
In that case, I'll steal the missives. I'll put them in my backpack then, and I'll read
Yeah,
them
there's like
later for
50 or
gossip.
60 letters here.
Just
Can Dane
I
read?
didn't- Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. Don't you have like 4? No, you have 4 charisma. Never mind. Yeah.
Dane has
Okay.
read in the past. We've made that canon.
No, that's fine.
Dane knows how to read.
Yeah, Dane,
saying that-
Dane does know how to read. He just
Yeah,
doesn't
of
know how
course,
to talk to
that's
people. Okay.
I'm using this healing salve to get my max from my hit dice.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have one more if anyone wants the other one.
I think Dane might need that.
You want that, Dane? Go
So you
ahead.
get the max from your hit die.
So
Yeah.
while they're sleeping, I'm just gonna keep a continual flame on this door because that's the best I can do to try and open it. Is to melt it.
Continual flame gives off no heat.
You
so in the spell
fool.
description.
No heat, no oxygen needed. Yeah. It's a
also
magical fire, it's not a real fire.
It is a light that looks cool.
All right, I'm gonna.
I'm gonna
light
change
a
that spell.
fire. I'm gonna light a fire and I'm gonna control flames and keep it on the door.
The silver, gold, iron, and steel door does not seem to give a fuck about your fire. It does, however, seem to be locked by magical means as well as physical.
Can I can I take 10 minutes to discern what type of magic it is?
You can indeed. You can also give me an investigation check on the door if you wish.
That is a 23.
Yep. So you first of all discern that this is locked with transmutation magic, and with, I nearly called it alteration, abjuration as well. And there is also evocation on it, which may or may not be a trap. There is illusion magic. There is necromancy. And there is also a conjuration trick on it. Whilst you are staring at it, Kerrigan comes up behind you and says, It is all disabled with one simple password.
And what is that password?
That I cannot disclose. It is the same as the one they tortured me for the last 4 weeks. This connects to a chamber up in the castle.
Which chamber?
It's a ceremonial armory. As with the coronation scepter and cloak and crown, there is also a ceremonial armor of the Duke, or Duchess. When there is a rightful Duke or Duchess who has earned it, I will open the door.
Well, I guess.
Until then, I ask that you stop trying.
Understood. Did you not need a rest as well?
No, I was not hit, nor was I effective in hitting anything, but hopefully when he pats the longsword, I'll be more useful now.
Well,
I'd feel more comfortable in armor.
I'll head up and take a proper watch at this table where the food was.
Okay, he comes over and joins you and looks at you and... I don't suppose you have any wine on you, do you? After weeks of torture,
Wine?
I would welcome a drink.
Oh yeah, that's what we did. We got captured and brought wine with us. Because then gonna just roll his eyes.
I do not have any.
Nico is lying down in the bed down there and is involved in none of this discussion. Ah well.
Oh well, that's nice.
A man's foolish dream. Very well.
I do have some beer in my backpack, but I'm not in the company. There.
Right? Someone turned up with booze. Someone always does. David's walking around with like 16 liters of pure, unadulterated whiskey.
And I have a tankard that makes it perfectly chilled.
You do. Nevertheless, after an hour or so has passed and you've all taken your short rest, you can resume on the path.
Okay. So down this room is where that crazy
the vault
magic
door.
was?
That's the vault door, just here.
Well, we're not getting through that.
Nope.
So just backtrack.
Does
I
no one
imagine
have a...
if we were looking for a lever to open a portcullis, that we know which portcullis that lever opened.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Yes.
So you know how there's spells and or like feats with certain subclasses where you can phase through like walls and stuff like that. Would you be able to do that to get into the vault?
Sometimes you can do that to get through a door. You would assume that's why there's illusion, conjuration, transmutation, necromancy, and invocation magic on the door. So that
So if you
stuff
dispelled
doesn't
it,
work.
could you then do that?
If you could
Well, if
dispel
you
each and every blocker on the door first and then unlock it, yeah. Or then teleport, yes. You could bring an anti-magic field. But right now, I think you have more pressing issues. Are we pulling the portcullis lever on the way out? Like escaping from this hellhole?
Well, some of us want to drink instead.
Why don't we?
Anyway, are we on?
I'll pull it.
Great.
No.
Okay. It's fine. It doesn't seem to be trapped, bugged, anything like that.
So it wasn't the wrong lever.
Nope. And as you go out here, you notice that the portcullis to your right is now not present.
Nice.
Cool.
Peek. Or should we let Corin scout? What do you guys
Let me scout.
Yeah, you scout.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do the method
wait
that's
here.
been working.
Yep. Well, Squirrel Dane was quite useful as well.
Yeah.
As you
I
move
thought
out
it
into
was
the
a
corridor,
rat.
as you move out into the corridor, there is a door at the very end here, a door at the very end here, and a man striding up and down. He's an orc, and he's whistling a little tune to himself.
What's the tune?
I won't whistle on Discord.
Okay, but what song is it?
It's fairly tuneless and orcish. It's like an old folk song.
What are the words?
You don't
He's
know
whistling.
he's whistling.
God.
Oh, does Corin know the?
Does Corin know anything? You're not fucking there, Corin. Please,
No,
we have.
Can I, Rachel?
Yeah, I'm just going to tell you something. There are 7 floors on your maps that you've got, and we're still on the same fucking one we started the session on. Unless you still want to be in this motherfucking sewer at Christmas, for God's sake, let's get a move on. The guy's whistling. Corin, you see him. What are you doing?
He looks big, brute, right?
Oh yeah, about 8 foot tall. Very well muscled.
Yeah. I assume that I couldn't take him out the same way as I took out the others.
Unlikely.
Yeah. Okay. But I see a door to the south.
There is also a ladder just next to you that leads up to the street, or somewhere. Actually, you've got the blueprints, you've read the blueprints, it leads to the private torture chamber.
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. But I'll go back to the party
Yep.
just in the meantime. Relay door to the south. There's a ladder that leads to the torture chamber. And then there's one orc guard to our east.
Mm-hmm.
Do the blueprints show like what's past that guard? Is it worth like dealing?
Yeah, you know that to the east is what appears to be a. Oh, gotta think now. Is what appears to be the area. Is that the area you fought before? I think it is. Yeah, the area in which you fought before.
Oh, good.
And to the south is an area with a maze in it. However, to the south is also the way to then get to the area that leads out. I think. Is that right? No.
Wait.
Yes, it is true. There is an exit out from the floor below you, from the south.
Wait. I thought you said east was where we had fought.
East is where you had a fight before, so that would lead out as well. You know that leads out. South, there is an exit marked to the street that you would gather to be a fair way away from the castle, but there is a maze on the way there.
Okay. And where does the if we go east, that takes us up where?
It takes you first of all to the area where you were fighting, and then to the area where you entered, which was relatively near to the outside of the castle. There was a trapdoor into the street, if you remember,
Right.
in the Bard Quarter, which is where you entered last time. Basically, if you wanted to come out close to Macy's, you would head south, but you would have to go through a maze. If you wanted to head out the way you came in, you would go east. Alternatively,
way
you
is
could
like-
climb up into a private torture chamber.
Either way is past that orc, right? Either
No,
one of
the
those
orc
things
is to the east. You could technically try and slip south, but it's unlikely he's not going to notice 6 people walking 30 foot from him.
Yeah, this is what I feel like we're gonna have to deal with this guy regardless.
Right. Which is why I brought it up with the group, because Korn can't do it by himself.
Okay. Coordinated sneak attack.
Why does Kelaan have a cheerleader on his shoulder?
It's the symbol for helpless.
Oh. Okay, cool. I thought you just had a little friend. Yeah, so you've been told there's an orc ahead that may well need dealing with. How do you want to deal with them?
Okay. Kelaan can cast invisibility, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that can be applied to someone else.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Up to 2 people if he has the spell slots.
Okay.
But you can't cast it twice, it doesn't do anything. Because concentration on the first one, but then when you cast the second one. So, just 2
So we're gonna
people.
send like 3 of us
Yeah,
invisibly
second just-
and just
Well, just
like,
one.
this guy.
Yeah. I'm thinking if I go with someone else, I can hit low, they can hit high.
Heck yeah. Take Nico. Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. Nico, well known for his sneaking capacity when invisible.
He's not wearing clanking armor.
No, he's not.
I have advantage
You do?
because of boots.
Counterpoint.
My boots make no noise.
True. Kelaan?
I can cast invisibility on myself, and then I can put a magical snare down, and we can trip him. We can trick him to walk into it. Then he's
You will-
incapacitated, hanging upside down.
You would become visible when you cast the snare, though. Invisibility ends when you cast a spell.
Yeah.
It's only great
Which
invincibility.
Would be great up until the moment there's just a robed wizard standing in front of him with a little trap on his
Except
feet
you-
going,
yeah.
"Ah!"
Except if,
Look, I got a rope. I got a rope, and I'm just like,
except if you do the spell and then it takes you out of invisibility, if you put it just like in front of him, then he'll step towards you, then like activate it.
That seems incredibly a lot more elaborate than just hitting him around the head with Nico.
and like
Yeah.
I could put it like right here-ish, and then I can just like we can bait
Yeah,
him
I
to
think-
come to us.
Yeah, I think go with Crow.
Guys,
not?
while these do sound great, I wanna get out of this damn sewer, so maybe we should go simple and go with Corin's plan, please.
Okay, so we got
Thank you.
votes for Corin's plan.
How about votes for finding Nico's token?
I think he's still in the bed.
That's alright, I got him.
Okay, guys, what are we gonna do? I will leave it to you guys.
Just turn Nico invisible, me and him take out guard, and then we can move on and get out.
Shit, Corin's had to speak out loud. There's something seriously going wrong right now. Yeah, bang, let's go. Go on. Plan,
Come
execute,
here.
move.
Come here. Let me touch you, Nico.
God, I'm gonna walk away while this is happening.
Romance is getting stronger.
We're never gonna leave this place, my god.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder, and then I will.
Shoulder, yawn.
Okay, you turn invisible, and as the two of you move across the hallway...
As we walk away, I'm just gonna mentally say to Kelaan, you prude.
Please, you see a orc. You have one minor problem. Well, 2 now, because
Which is?
Neva is clearly visible if she stands there. Nico, as you come around the corner, you guys realize that to get to him, you're going to have to cross the water. And just because you're invisible, it doesn't mean you're not going to make a severe dent in the water.
Well, first of all, I have a ring of water walking, so fuck you.
Sick.
I have.
Okay,
And,
are you going to leave Corin behind then?
Hang on,
We
where
can't
are
both share the ring.
you? Where are you? This is one-time thing. Carry me.
But how is it? Like bridal style or a piggyback?
Oh,
We're
it's not,
invisible.
it's like-
No one can
no,
see.
well,
It's
I-
important information.
No, it's like kidnap style, so he's like over my shoulder.
Great, I bet he loves that.
Yeah.
At least now you can both
Great,
hit
I
the
love
enemy in
not
the
being
head.
able to see forward.
Yeah,
At least you
you'll
can both
both
hit him in the head. Yeah, cool, that's fine. Nico, I'm not going to ask for a stealth check because you're wearing water walking boots and boots that make your ring and boots that make your footsteps silent. So you can go and bash this orc. And we shall cancel him. Are you going to kill him or leave him unconscious?
Well, as we walk over there, I'm gonna mentally say to Cohen, "You're so light and dainty." And you've got like the tiniest little waist.
Unconscious or dead?
He's dead.
Nice.
Sorry if I'm trying to have a conversation.
I know, but like, yeah. Come on, guys, we've made it. I mean, I'm actually going to go and measure it.
So let's kill it.
You've made it 120 feet in 2 hours and 20 minutes.
This is why we kill our way out.
Okay, the passage is clear. You do hear the sound of metal on metal coming from the southeast. As you look to your north here, you see a green serpent, above which is written, "Speak and enter."
Like another one of those murals on the wall.
It is a mural on the wall. It's a green dragon, but it says "Speak and enter."
Where is it?
Just here.
I will walk in front of it and I'll begin to speak in Draconic.
Ooh.
Anything in particular you're saying?
I'll just read back, speak and enter.
Nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Anybody here speak serpent?
No, it definitely wants you to speak in Draconic.
can.
I'm not gonna let you go up that garden path. It's just you haven't said the right thing yet.
Praise be to Tiamat.
Well played. No. Oh, it's really quite simple.
Any ideas?
How about open?
Try open sesame.
I will say
Draconic.
open in Draconic.
And it opens.
Fuck me.
I did say it was simple. I'd rather not. And as the door opens, there is a gentleman standing there in front of you. In front of a pool of swirling water behind him is a dragon statue. The gentleman looks at you. And, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I'm in the middle of an important experiment.
Great.
So are we.
I'm gonna duck over here and pull up my hood.
Okay. He sort of looks at Sonia and, you are? What are you investigating? Did we just lose someone?
Oh, that was Josh. Okay, wait. What do I see in this room? And also, what is this guy's vibe?
So
Before-
you see a large statue of a bronze serpent at the back of the room. In the center, you see a pool of water that is swirling magically on its own. In front of it is a gentleman with a blade in his hand and magic in his left hand, who has looked to you and said, "Well, what are you experimenting with?"
Is he a human or an elf?
You think he's humanoid?
Oh boy. We are experimenting on these. What are they called? These draconic murals down here.
Oh, well, this one works perfectly. As you can
Yep. Experiment succeeded.
see. Well, it so happens I need a subject for my current experiment. Any of you care to volunteer?
Corin, stop walking forward.
I'm invisible.
He's invisible.
Oh, okay, right.
Koala, what did you say?
What is this experiment you're trying?
Well, as you see behind me, there is a swirling pool of water that I believe may lead into the elemental plane of water and out somewhere else. Although, I don't think it is to where the other pool is, as I have thrown rocks through, and other, even small creatures, and they have not reappeared in the other portal.
I can do it.
Dane, what the fuck?
Hey, hold on a moment.
Excellent!
Can
Come closer, friend.
can I stealth
Okay.
approach still?
Hey.
Yeah?
Okay.
As you move closer, he sort of looks dead at you. smiles gently, and carries on. So,
Shit.
you wanted to take a leap of faith, so to speak?
Sure, so how do I get back? Well, like, once I am there
Well,
and
indeed.
experiment.
I have no idea.
Oh,
But if you can make it back, at least you can tell us where you get to.
Dane,
what kind of compensation am I getting for my work?
None.
This is a bold thing I'm about to do. I'm gonna cast Gravity Sphere in the center of the water, making everybody in our team dodge it. And then I'm going to collapse it, making him suck towards the sphere.
Okay. You can do that. As you start chanting, he just sort of rolls his eyes. There's always one. He lets you cast.
no.
So yeah, that's gonna he has to make a strength saving throw.
What's a 16?
That's a plus 12? Holy shit! Meets it, beats it.
Oh, you have a 16 as a saving throw? As he sort of, his arm sort of shakes a little bit on the side, he sort of stretches his back, and he rises as he becomes about 15 foot tall, and his body starts to elongate.
Good God.
As he looks at you. Oh yeah, stretchy, that's what he is.
Oh, no need for violence. I'm like about to jump into your pool of water. Like, you can chill.
He's not getting violent. He has had to do something to survive this, and he transfers into his true form. If it would load, please.
I
Thank you.
see a true
Yes,
form.
I don't see it, and I need to make it a lot bigger. A
Oh,
lot
big.
bigger.
Guys, it's fine. Dane can go into the elemental plane of water. I will see
Okay.
you guys again in 4
He
sessions.
God damn it, Kelaan.
He sort of stands to the back of the room, high up on his claws. His neck reaches down towards you. So, I see you've elected to be the subject. And his neck sort of reaches out towards Kelaan. And stops
I'll do
right,
it.
and then stops right in front of Keralan's face. Unless you have more tricks to play.
I'll look at him in Draconic, I'll say, I have plenty of tricks to play, but now doesn't seem like a good time to try and play tricks.
You're not quite as stupid as you look. Is you going to do anything else magical?
No, we had a volunteer. You don't need to leave me in there.
Good, because it's a fucking tight fit in here. And with that, he resumes back his human form. I'm just going to condense him to this size. He resumes back into human form and looks at you. So we were saying, I'm conducting an experiment, and I would very much like a volunteer. Now, I have a device here, and he sort of hands you a black crystal thing. Says to you, upon your arrival, as long as you return to the material plane, this will return you to here. If you don't return to the material plane, however, there's not much I can do.
You know what? That's fair. I'll see you guys back like in a minute. Should I just jump in or?
Sure.
Knowing that this is an option, I will volunteer myself to take that from Dane, and we'll do it
Nope.
myself.
Nope, Dane's going.
Dane is.
He sort of pats
Dane
him on the
is set on
shoulder
that.
and good luck, friend, and sort of tosses you into the water. Dane,
Dane says that as she leaves.
do you remember you walked up a mountainside once to a small opening cave where Nico was tortured? Remember that? That's nice. Outside there was a small babbling brook. You find yourself rising out of the brook looking at that very cave where you once spoke to Penelope.
Wow.
God, Penelope's cave.
Penelope.
Penelope.
That's what we're going with.
I love it. While Thane has vanished, he turns to Kelaan and, you haven't told them? And nods towards your sort of neckline. A sticky situation you find yourself in. I can't take it off. But
We know
maybe...
of someone that can.
I doubt it. But be that as it may, this might help in your time of need. And he hands you a small red ruby. Just crush it. You'll know when.
Thanks, Spyro.
Good one.
Well, I wonder if your friend's coming back. Did he have a name, your willing sacrifice?
Dane.
He sort of leans his head down and Dane! Into the water. Then you hear nothing. He turns back and, well, it was worth a try. Dane, are you exploring at all at the other end, or are you just going to cross the gem and come straight back?
I'll explore a little. I am spicy like that.
Okay. As you're wandering around, you see a couple of minotaurs coming up the hill, carrying on their back a large box. Moments later, you see another two minotaurs carrying a metal rod that appears to be pulsing with lightning.
A metal rod pulsing with light?
With lightning.
Oh, that is even worse.
Thunderbolts from the sky sort of lightning, yeah. Yeah, it's not great.
Well, you know, while I'm here, while in Rome, right? That's the saying. I'll
What are you gonna do? Carry a box?
I'll transform into like a fly or so, like some small animal that
Yep.
they aren't likely to notice.
Okay, absolutely fine. And are you following them in?
Yeah, just low key.
There are no longer any chambers in these caves, nor does there appear to be any form of comfort whatsoever. Instead, piled floor to ceiling, or about 35 foot back, are 12-foot metal pylons that charge with lightning. And on the left, piled floor to ceiling, are these sort of boxes that are reinforced steel and wood. You don't know what they contain.
Okay. Coolio. What are the Minotaurs up to?
They put the lightning rods down and they walk back out to go and get some more.
Well, while they're out, can I, like go back to my human form and like check the boxes maybe?
You haven't got long, but sure. As you open the box, you see it is filled with small gems, sort of large enough to hold in one hand. They're transparent, but as you move them around, liquid moves within them. You quickly notice that the liquid inside is blood.
Oh, I can. That's very aesthetic. Okay. Can I? Oh yeah, I'll put some in my pockets and one in my hand. I'll steal some. I'll fill my pockets. I take one in my hand, and I'll crash the gem. Yeah, no, I don't think I can do much more here. So yeah, I'm just stealing some and getting back to my friendos.
Okay, and then you crush the gem, and you appear standing next to the swirling portal. Gentleman sort of looks at you and, well, you didn't die. That's good. I think. Where did you find yourself?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. What should I call you, Professor?
That'll do.
That'll do?
That will do. Professor will do.
He likes that.
Oh, okay. Professor, I didn't find myself in the elemental plane of water. I found myself in like this little kind of water surface in close to Draenor, to a cave that we know well, but maybe you don't know it. But yeah, it's
Does the
just
cave have
like
any
a portal.
relevance?
Well, Have you ever heard of Chainelope?
Chainelope?
Yes.
That is a language I don't know. No, I can't say I have.
I do
You see.
believe he's talking about Penelope.
I don't know
Yeah,
a Penelope. Should I know a Penelope?
Well, she's currently the embodiment of the chained god, so maybe.
Can I
Another
finish
acolyte.
telling my story? I mean,
Please
you
do.
tell it so. She's a hybrid. She's the daughter of like a Kalashtar and possibly like a witch that has like magical voice power to control people. And now
That
she's possessed by
explains
the chain.
so much. That is how she allowed him in.
You proud of me, Professor?
Were they doing anything there?
Yes, they were. You see, they were some minotaurs bringing in like these rods of lightning. It looked really suspicious.
Rods
and
of
there were
lightning?
these boxes.
They were made of adamantine?
I don't know. But, they also had these boxes with weird crystals in them, and I steal some for you.
He sort of holds his hand out and let's go immediately, and it breaks on the floor. And
Oh.
that is powerful dark magic. Necromancy and lightning. It's a storm farm.
A what?
It's a storm farm. There are spirits within the world that are part of nature that are unchained right now. Some of them bond, as with yourselves, and he gestures towards you and Nico. Kalashtar, usually. But Kalashtar could be a solution to this, although I'm not sure how. Somebody was to bind them using adamantine rods. Their very nature could be harnessed. It would take a cataclysm of necromantic magic and sheer destruction to break the chains on Thrasadun. These plans must be stopped. I must go to my brethren.
Wait, hold on. We're on the same side here.
When-
We want to stop this.
When you are out, and you wish to be of assistance, if you wish to be of assistance. Sorry, I want to take you somewhere. Come on, map. Stop being shit. He'll tell you, meet me in the mountains of Halata. Halata is down here, yes, in Wayland.
My goodness. That's a journey. Is that a dwarf city?
It is a dwarf city, yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Um,
So I probably recognize that.
yeah. And he says to you, yes, it is a long journey by foot, I suppose. Perhaps you can find magical transport, I don't know. There is a dwarven city nearby and a human city. It's actually a halfling city, but he doesn't really care. They're all the same to him. When you wish to try and prevent this, you have a powerful story to tell. He gestures towards the statue of the bronze dragon on the wall, and somehow that controls where this portal goes. But the magic is beyond me. I must return to my brethren. You have been very helpful. Perhaps this will be of use to you. And he sort of puts down a strange-looking necklace, which is forged of iron squares with sort of runic marks made across them.
Well, what is it, if you don't mind me asking?
That depends on who becomes adjusted to it. It can be used to enhance one's magical abilities. By specifics, it can be an amulet of the devout, a bloodwell vial, or the wizard equivalent. I don't know what the wizard equivalent is. It's +1 to saving throws and spell saves and stuff.
Oh.
Very powerful
Not
for either of you. No. I would give you more, but I didn't bring anything else with me. My gratitude for your willing sacrifice, Mr. Dane. You are a brave soul.
Anything for you, Professor.
Sort of nods. Well, dragon friends, we shall depart. And his sort of bronze wings sort of spread out of his humanoid body and wrap him as he begins to spin quickly on the spot. Before disappearing into nothing. According to Dane's microphone, he just left on a motorbike.
Nice to meet someone friendly down here for once. Wait, that whole thing he said to Kelaan, did he say that out loud?
Yeah.
That was pretty sus. Hey, Kelaan,
Yeah.
come over here for a second.
No, don't touch it.
They can't see it. Don't forget that.
Yes, I was given a necklace when I was pulled away. They tried to make me forget, but my mind was too strong.
Truth, actually, if we're being honest.
Like, he has an invisible necklace?
Mm-hmm.
Goodness. Ugh. Is it like the same? Is it the same as the one they had on me before? Do you know?
Well, I don't feel healthier wearing it like you did with yours. I specifically asked that when I got it.
Dane's entire house is reversing. Sorry, deep serious moment of roleplay. Well played, Dane. Sorry, you were saying it. You didn't feel stronger, but
We can probably assume that it is listening in on us as well, though.
oh, shit.
I don't know. We'll have to deal with that when we're out of here. But hopefully they don't find out about our new dragon friends. Professor Dragon.
What color dragon
Professor
was he?
D.
He was brass.
Oh.
You guys know that metallic dragons tend to be good.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and the statue in the back,
Bronze.
also bronze. Okay.
No, he's brass. The statue's bronze. Sorry. Similar, but not the same.
The thing you were looking for, James, the wizard equivalent, is the arcane grimoire.
Yeah. That would be very weird if a necklace could change into a book, but fuck it.
No, the thing that he gave us, that's what the equivalent of the
Yeah.
Blood Bowl.
I understand that, but it looked like a necklace. For it to change into a book is very weird. I'd forgotten that it was a grimoire for the wizard. But yeah, regardless. It will transform into either.
Oh. Okay. Anything else in this room? Like, does this?
I was gonna
Two-
take a.
You're looking at the statue, right?
2 torches permanently lit with fire. Sorry, Corin, you were saying?
Yeah, I was taking a look over at the statue because he had mentioned that it controlled the pool.
Yes, it does. With 2 deep blue gemmed eyes. It pulses with some sort of magic, but it's not something you can comprehend.
Fair enough.
Obviously, the dragon sorcerer with incredibly powerful magics couldn't work it out, so I think it's fair to say you guys don't really stand a chance.
Yet.
Yet.
I'm back in 12 levels.
Maybe 11.
Okay. Yeah, no, I just wanted to.
It'd be an excellent use of wish. I wish to know what this thing does. Yeah, cool. There's a passageway down here, and then there's a passageway to the end, and a passageway here. Both of them have those sort of Oblivion-style sewer doors on them. But there is indeed a passageway directly down there, if you prefer.
And if we keep going like this way to the east, it's back where we first started. Like at the very beginning.
That's the area where you've had your fight, yes.
Okay.
All
Which
right.
exit should we aim for, guys?
Well, you know that the south one would take you closer to Macy's.
I
Oh,
think that's the one
yeah.
we should go to.
All right.
You also know there's a maze down there.
Yeah.
If they know we've escaped from prison, they'd expect us to go back the way we came.
That is actually very, very good logic.
Checks out.
Cool. Are you guys headed straight
Right.
to the south, or are you going to look down any weird side portals? Side paths?
Let's just head straight south.
Okay. And
over here.
Nico's gone down. Nico, you pass a
thought it
silver
was
dragon
just
on the
that
wall. But
Oh.
other than that,
What color dragon?
silver dragon on the wall over here.
I do not.
You
know
also
the
see a
dragon
silver
type.
dragon at the end of here, and on here, and here. 4 silver dragons.
What element is a silver dragon?
That's a good question. Do you not know?
It's
me a-
cold.
Top of my head.
Cold.
It's
You-
cold.
Oh, I was going to get you to give me a check. Okay. It is assumed that you guys know.
I will cast frostbite on the.
Fantastic. A quarter of the image lights up.
So we gotta go to those
Off
other
you
ones.
trot!
God damn it! All right.
I'll go down into here and cast it on the one right here.
And the one at
I'll
the
cast
end,
another one
yeah.
there,
And
and
then
then
when
I'll
you...
walk all the way around.
Yeah, and as you do it on the last one... Bear with me a second, don't move, Sonia. I wanted you there. You were there, so you stay there. Sonia, come back.
Which way?
The way you...
You
Yeah,
said
thank
don't
you.
move.
Yeah. Okay. The door opens, and standing inside is
Oh shit.
a hooded, assassin-looking creature. 2 daggers in their belt and 2 daggers up at their chest. And as she sees you, she sort of... Shit.
Wow, I love not seeing anything, guys. Where'd you go?
On that path we were at before
She's
over here.
blind! There you go.
There
Okay.
we go.
I'm in
Uh,
darkness. You
yes,
guys.
interesting
I'm in
enough.
darkness in Kelaan.
Interesting enough, Corin, that door opened. So you could go through that way if you wished. All of those did. Oh, you can't see them. Yep, sorry, let me just do that. Okay. Yeah, she sort of, as she sees you, she looks at you and... Oh, shit. I won't say anything if you don't.
Deal.
These sewers are weirdly populated.
She sort of sits back and... Weirdly populated, you say? Yeah, we're awaiting orders.
From whom, if I can ask?
Well, we don't get the details, but I assume they come from the Duchess, originally.
Yes, long live the Duchess. You have a good day.
I hope she
Yeah,
dies a horrible death very soon. But
Oh,
in the
yeah.
meantime,
Mind.
in the
Short-lived
meantime-
Duchess.
in the meantime, she does have a sway over us. Most of us down here, we have family members who she has captured. We do her bidding. We do her bidding to keep her appeased. Apparently, a day will come where we have to be involved in some sort of operation. That's all the details we get. We're to wait until we're called upon, and keep any intruders out the castle. Or hell, if I'm fighting 6 of you, 5 of you. Sorry, can't count right now. I'm assuming
It's
my
okay.
comrades lie dead.
That orc fellow.
Oh, he was a bastard. No, there's a halfling female.
Oh,
I can't say.
yeah,
You
I
have-
have no idea, actually.
No, Corin, you're the only one. Corin is the only one who knows, and he's not there.
He's not
Well-
there, so yeah, we have no idea.
If you haven't killed her, that is good news. She's a friend.
Aww.
Now remind me, did Corin kill them or did he just knock them out?
Didn't
Oh,
do
Corin's
anything.
been
he just-
killing.
No, you just sneaked past her.
Alright.
She was in the top room
Oh.
next to the
Oh, that room. Okay.
painting.
Oh,
Weirdly,
that
she's
room.
the only person you haven't murdered.
Well, there was another guy in there.
She sort of looks at you. Well, in exchange for that, the password at the next grail, if you're headed south, is Black Nightshade.
Thank you.
Interesting.
Good luck.
Hopefully we can free your family so you won't have to do this sort of unsavory work.
I appreciate that, miss. I can't pretend I lived a honest or easy life before. At least I had choices.
It's okay. If all make mistakes, it's fine. What is the name of your family?
Made that mistake once, never again. If
Oh,
I find
fair
they're
en- you
free,
know what?
I will escape.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure to meet you, and I'll call you Kimberly for now. Given the circumstances, I understand you don't want to reveal your name.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, she doesn't know us. We don't know her. We should leave.
Keep
Yeah.
it that way. Good luck.
Thank you for your.
And she sort of turns away, and she begins to put her hand to a silver dragon on the wall. And as she does, the doors begin to rematerialize after you guys are out. And you can go on a collective journey over there. Oh, somebody moved. Yep, there we go. Okay.
I like her. She's spunky.
Oh, hey, Corin. We found someone in the walls.
We're wondering if there were any dead halflings.
Why?
Not halflings, sorry.
Yeah, halfling.
Was it
Female halfling.
Yeah, female halflings. Apparently her friends. Are we using the party token?
No, it was to demonstrate where you guys need to move your tokens to when you're ready. But don't stop roleplaying just because you want to put a token down. Any dead halflings, Corin?
She had a friend. She offered us information since we didn't know whether or not she was alive or dead, as we hadn't killed her. A female halfling somewhere here.
I think there's one. Yeah. Alive.
Currently,
Sure.
yeah. Currently, I think your count is 2 deep gnomes, a human, a tiefling, and an orc. I don't think you've sliced up anyone else in your times, Corin.
No mercy for the gnomes.
Is there someone else?
There's one
2
more.
deep gnomes, and the woman, the tiefling. That was that area. Oh, there may have been
Tiefling.
somebody else, but they weren't relevant.
Yeah, they're dead.
Mm, cool.
Okay. Following the blueprints, I suppose. Are we getting close to that maze?
Yeah, you know there is a dead end all the way down to the right and a dead end all the way to the left. And over here is a door with a image of a black crown on it.
James, you're taking away my vision.
I'm gonna activate my amulet of light because I cannot see things right now.
Cool. Yeah, dead end to the right, dead end to the left. And on the wall over here is a black crown made of gems.
Is it like a mural, like the other things we've seen?
A little bit, but it's made of gems as opposed to stones.
I'm gonna say that password.
Black Nightshade.
Black Nightshade, right?
And as you do, the crown sinks into the wall, spreads out as the gems move, and the entire door, the entire wall area, disappears. Very quickly, a woman comes over here and looks at you. Who are you? Did Davron send you?
Why, yes.
Oh, great! The leader's stuck again! And she sort of gestures over her shoulder. You can all go in. Immediately, you will notice here is a ladder up to a trap door. Neighbor, you come. There's a ladder up to a trap door here, but this is the lever that is thrown.
imagine we have stuck lever. Nico?
Why do you send 6 of you anyway? That's a lot of people to fix a lever, no?
Well, we didn't know if the problem was magical or strength or what the issue was.
Mechanical.
So we sent us all. Oh.
We sent
Well,
that.
good thing we brought the mechanic. Corin.
As you step up out of the group, she sort of just... Surely not. But I'm assuming Omer is close behind. And then she sort of sees Omer and...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then, if you go up, go ahead and give me an investigation check with advantage. As this is mechanisms. You're quite good with mechanisms, I think, maybe.
Yeah. It's my thing.
We'd hope so.
I do that.
It's your thing,
yes.
yeah, dirty 20s. You sort of notice that basically there is a small cog that is missing.
Cog missing.
It looks like somebody has deliberately taken it.
How devious. Is there anything else in this room?
No. Well, there is a large double-bolted door to your left. A ladder up to a trapdoor just there, and then one of those portcullises that appears very sturdy, and that's probably what the lever lifts. Have you worked it out?
Yeah, well, someone took a cog.
She sort of
Hasn't
looks to the
stole it.
side and... Shit. They sent someone competent. And she reaches up to take off a necklace made of fire opals.
No.
Wait, what did she say?
Shit! They sent someone competent, and then she reaches up to grab her necklace.
Oh,
Hit
I
her.
mean, it kind of looks like we have her surrounded, right? I'm gonna bop her.
You're gonna try
Wait,
and hit
no,
her?
we are on your side, guys. I think this can be solved through talking instead.
My side? How do you know
Yes.
which side I'm on? How do I know which side
Yeah.
you're on? How do you
Yeah,
know what
Dane.
side anyone's on down here?
Because you stole that cog, clearly, which means that you're sabotaging them, clearly, which I support, so it's fine.
What? So Davron didn't send you? How did
Do
you
I
get
look
through the
like
wall?
Devon sent me? Look at me.
How did you get through the wall?
We found out the
So
password.
From...
we made an exchange. A life for.
We're good
password.
investigators. That information is not important.
Kimberly gave it to us.
No, well, they don't know.
We didn't get a name.
She lets go of her necklace. Well, that's convincing enough. Nobody who knows this password will give you their names. Look. There's a collapse in the tunnel up top. That trapdoor goes nowhere but a pile of rocks. If you want to get out, I can let you through. But there are some
Thank you.
strange beasts down there that they're keeping. I don't know the details. They make us leave and they blindfold us when they do. And I know they locked something behind that door. She gestures towards the door. It looked... It was in a treasure chest. It looked interesting. I couldn't find my way in, but if you can, you're welcome to whatever it is.
Say less. What is the deal with this door? Does it have a big old
So it's a
keyhole?
grand sort of steel door. It's like triple bolted from the other side. That's all you really notice.
I don't really see us getting through that.
I think maybe the passageway leads around to it. Honestly, I don't know. This is my spot. This is where I guard. 14 hours a day, 7 days a week.
You guys should unionize down here. But
Yeah. They have my baby son. Union's not going to be a thing.
Eventually, we'll save all of your families. It's okay.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh, thank you. Normally, people just say I'm full of bullshit.
She pulls the cog out of her pocket and hands it to Corin. I'll pull it back out when you're through. Good luck.
Do I hear a bunch of dwarves shouting UTI, UTI?
They were goblins. I'm gonna line you guys up neatly. Please do not run away.
Goodbye, Kelly. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Cool. And you find yourselves in the passageway. There is somebody who is walking away from you right now. I don't know. Can you see that? Can anybody see that?
Yes.
Somebody with dark vision can, right?
Someone walking?
And they begin to maneuver away. And at the end, they begin to have a conversation with another guard. However, that's where we're going to end today. So we come to our tradition timeless of MVPs in reverso order. So I come first to Josh.
My MVP is Corin bonking everyone over the head all session.
True. Very true. I'll give you that. Sorry, just give me a second. Jay.
There was a lot of good, like, little lines that Michaela said that I absolutely loved. I'm trying to remember one that just cracked me up.
What was... Hold on. We'll come back
Gosh,
to
I
you.
wish I could remember.
Yeah, let us know if you remember one as we go around. Oh, Tom's face is not here. Where's Tom's face? There we go. Michaela.
Yes. My MVP is Dane's interaction with the professor. I just like how quickly he volunteered for, he had no idea what for, and then was just such an eager student, eager to help. So yeah, that was really great.
Yeah, it was good and very helpful for roleplay reasons.
Yeah.
Hannah.
Well, I also agree with the Dane one, but I do have some small quotes from today that I really liked. Like Corin saying, "Fine, just this one time."
Oh yeah.
Carry me.
The carry me moment was brilliant.
He was just so defeated in that moment. Like, just fucking carry me, okay? Just do it. It's whatever.
It was great.
But I also really liked when Tim said, "I'm in darkness, guys. I'm in darkness for Kelaan."
Yeah, Darkness of the Kelaan words were really stupid and really good. I love that. Speaking of which, Tom.
I love that. Okay, I came in, and from what I understand, we were doing great. Kelaan was being like a ninja.
Corin.
This was going
Kelaan has
perfectly.
never been a ninja, ever.
Oh no, I'm Corin. Corin, sorry. Corin was being like a ninja. Like, from what I understand, things were going great. Then the moment I jump in, Kelaan decides to be a tank and just go into a room without anybody checking it out, being like, yeah, it's fine. And we immediately get into battle and almost die. Like, from what I understand, the session was going great. And the moment I joined, it just, everything fell apart.
Oh, you guys handled it well. You got some XP. Speaking of XP, actually, do remind me about XP after I've asked Oscar for his MVP.
Guessing that's you asking me for my MVP.
MVP.
The nat 20 to stand up.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
That's my MVP. But yeah, it wasn't just the fact you rolled a nat 20. It was like, oh, he's a halfling. He can't roll a nat 1. And he goes, but I can roll a nat 20. Then he stands up and kills the enemy, and I was just like, that's just awesome. So for that awesome moment, I'm going to deal you a card.
Nice.
Jay, when you next crit, you may use it. Did that not work? No, it didn't. Let me try that again. There we go. So when you next crit, you can use it. Speaking of XP, there is 400 XP each for solving the dragon's problem. So well played, Tom or Matt. Guys, don't add these. I'm gonna add them together to make your life easier. There was 250 XP each for not killing the woman whose name you didn't get. when you opened that passageway and you met that woman and she gave you the password. 250 XP for that. And there was a total of 500 XP for opening secret doors, which, if I'm correct, should add up to 1150. 500, 250, 400. Yeah. So that will be 1150 overall, each, for today's session. So well done on discerning puzzles. Yeah, as I said, my MVP was Jay's words when he got back up. But I do also like the contrast between the Nikoralan and Nikorin bromances. They
The
are
shipping wars.
They are well worth taking note of.
I like the
Jay,
Corin Allen.
did you remember anything Michaela said?
No, I remembered a line from Dane that I loved though.
Oh yeah.
When he said, "Are you proud of me, Professor?" and you didn't respond to it.
I didn't hear it. That's great. Sorry, I really didn't hear that.
Just like my dad.
Oh, was that the
Aw.
same moment as you gave him the crystal? Yeah, because I knew that. I was like, oh shit, I was meant to say. I know he said something else, but I forgot what it was. So that must have been it. Yeah, I do like more than anything though. Josh's obsession with what the guy was whistling while I'm trying to get us through this fucking floor, and it's like, holy shit, there are 7 floors to these sewers if you guys want to explore. And Josh is like just constantly distracted by the city, and I love that. I love that. I think it's very important that we maintain an aura of fun. But I don't know how long you can manage down here without a long rest. We'll find out next session. But in the meantime, that is where we'll end. So if you guys would like to say goodbye,
Goodbye.
we will see you soon. Okay, we're going to be rating the Gilded Troll. Please go ahead and give them some love. They are doing one of their all-in-one shots, which is where they speedrun a campaign at max level as fast as they can from beginning to end. It's well worth watching. They're great fun. You can stop waving, guys, if you are still waving. And we shall see you soon. Ciao.